Please welcome retired filmmaker George Lucas.
Thanks for what?
That's just how we. That's how we usually distinguish the regular show from the after show. It's cool.
So how we do it? I thought there was like more of a.
I always
sort
say,
of like a punchier sort of trans.
if it doesn't end in the next 30 seconds, I could see it going for hours.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And that little, well, see, we need a hard out for the ending of the regular show to go into the credits, and then that little bit that we did was kind of the cold open for the after show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Watto, I don't know if you know that. I put credits on the regular show, so we usually need a second so I can pop in those credits right there.
I've broken into cold sweat.
Yeah, Watto, you got to stop eating these.
I'm not going to. I'm going to stop eating the buns.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, let's start Lake Placid. Let's get Lake Placid up.
All right.
And can I bring something up? It's a serious, important, relevant, very urgent point.
Yeah.
Lake Placid is currently streaming for free on Sci-Fi Now, the Sci-Fi channel.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people have been telling us to watch on Sci-Fi because that way, anyone who has a cable login does not need to spend $4 on the rental for Lake Placid, because that is obviously $4 that could go towards a donation.
Yeah.
Here's the issue.
Commercials,
but also I believe it's an edited version.
I don't have an issue
because
with that.
I just purchased the one on Amazon for $3 if you buy it in SD. And it's an hour 22, and I believe other people were saying it was like an hour 12 or something like that.
This is saying it's an hour 18.
So, I mean, it's up to you.
Well, you're already in. You've already rented it, yeah?
I'll say this. I think, look, I think we are going to watch the theatrical cut. And if you want to watch along on Sci-Fi with commercial breaks, it will probably end up being around the same time.
Yeah.
But you just might not sync up perfect.
And I think that's
occupational hazards.
And let's be honest. How close are we going to watch this thing?
Pretty close. Betty White's in it.
Pretty closely. Like a hawk. I'm going to watch it like a hawk. Also, someone said it's on Crackle, but I looked on Crackle and I only saw Lake Placid 3.
That sounds like it was a practical joke.
It definitely feels like a practical joke.
Hey, guys, I'm going to auction this off right now.
All right.
I'm going to sign this. I know that's not worth anything, and I will mail it to you. How much is that worth, Watto? It's an Ewan McGregor biography from 1999 that has been in my bedroom since 1999 when Star Wars came out.
$2.
$2? No, I need to at least cover postage, Watto.
$2.
$5.
What are we going to say? How much are we going to say?
$10.
$10? We need more than $10. We're raising money, George.
$20.
Well, I mean, come on, but let's talk what's fair market value for what you're offering.
Yeah.
We need to raise more money, but we can't rip people off here.
Well, how about this? Should I look and see how much that book is on abe.com?
Yes.
What's it called?
Is it first edition?
Probably.
Well, let's verify. We need
What's
to know.
What's the title of it?
It's not a first edition.
It is or not?
It's not. What's the title?
That's going to drive the price down.
Great Scott. It's Ewan McGregor, an unauthorized biography by Chris Nixon, Nickson.
That's a joke about the fact that
we have a bid for $15. They're in New York and they'll pick it up locally. Does anyone want to go over 15? Let's play this. This will be fun.
It's a live auction.
$15. Anyone over 15? I'll mail it to you. Don't even worry about the local pickup. $20 in Boston. Great.
I don't see any results for this on
$25. $27. Purple Hat. If you're in Astoria tomorrow, you want to go higher than 27, call it 30 for Purple Hat. 35, JP Glick Weber. AJ just donated 35. If anyone ups AJ, his 35 was for naught. Let's do it. 36.69. I think we can get this to 50, guys. I think we can get this to 50.
Why can't I find this? Is called Great Scott.
Well, it says Great Scott. It's Ewan McGregor.
Who's the author? Who's the author? Because I'm getting nothing on this.
Chris
Who's
Nixon.
the author?
Can we go higher than 50? Anyone going higher than 50? Harmonix says 50. No, I'm not doing $5. Hidden Squid says $5.
I mean, this book, actually, this might be worth quite a lot. We should drive this up because I'm not finding an edition. Chris Nixon, Nixon?
No, Nickson.
All right.
This might be the only copy of this book that exists. Maybe it's that rare.
I'll pay for $40 and lunch if he bails. I get lunch.
The ebook alone is $8.
All right, Harmonix. It sounds like Harmonix wins. If anyone wants,
No, don't close the bidding on this yet. This
Don't
might be
close
a treasure. Do not close the bidding on this.
Moose Tauntaun saying $6 billion, and I'm not doing this.
No time for jokes.
No time for jokes, Dr. Jones.
No time for jokes, Dr. Jones. Hold on to your potatoes.
No time for jokes, Doctor.
Someone's saying it's 75 quid on UK Amazon. I don't know what that means.
That means 75 pounds, which is more than $75, which means you have a treasure.
Is that, wait, should I not be auctioning this?
You should be auctioning it, but for a lot more.
Okay,
no.
someone said on Amazon.
On ABE, it's you can find copies of it for like $16, $6.74.
Okay.
But with $22 shipping. Wait,
Yes. And here's
the thing. The $22 shipping. How heavy is that book? Because are you super strong?
Very light. It's very light. But George,
No, or are you super strong, Patrick?
I might be super
You're
strong.
very rich. You've been getting yoked in quarantine.
George, I have a very important update though.
What?
Chris Nixon also wrote another biography in 1999.
Oh yeah? What of?
Watto?
Oh,
Dang.
no, Kathleen Tracy.
Oh,
wrote it.
Kathleen Tracy wrote it. But it's still a weird.
Still?
Same publisher. Same
Oh,
publisher.
if anyone out there is friends with Kathleen Tracy, maybe she could get us that
Yeah.
wave that we're looking
All
for.
right. So it sounds like Harmonix won. Harmonix, send an email to thegeorgelucastalkshow@gmail.com with your address, and I will get it to you very soon.
Whew, what a ride. What a ride that was.
What a ride. What a ride. It was more than I
What
thought
a
it would
ride,
be.
what a ride, what a ride that was.
Yeah. All right. So are we going to start this?
I have it queued up and ready to go. And I've deconstructed my Big Mac, so I'm no longer eating buns. That is truly the only way I'm going to make it through this.
Yeah.
So I have a couple bunless Big Macs where I've transferred the accoutrements, the toppings onto the patties.
All right. Also, there's something I want to talk about once we get going with Lake Placid.
What do you want to talk about?
Just a political thing that no one's talking about.
No one is talking about it, George?
No one's talking about it. And I think it is kind of, it's a little bit, I think, related. I feel a responsibility to talk about it because it's a little bit related to the museum.
Well, before we start, I want to say, let's let this update. We are at, I don't know why this takes so long now. We're at 930372. We are so close to $10,000, which would be bonkers. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh,
So we're going to have to watch fucking Zeroville tonight.
Zeroville. We're going to have to watch Zeroville.
How long is Zeroville?
I think it's probably 90 minutes.
What is it, like a two-reeler?
I'll tell you right now. Hang on. Zeroville is an hour 36.
ooh, that's a sweet little movie.
But this is a movie. This is a movie they didn't want you to see.
I'm very aware. Let's start Lake Placid right
Okay. Here we go. You ready? One,
Yeah.
1,
two,
2, 3.
three.
Oh, start my rental. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
George,
boy.
you're gonna have to catch
Well,
up.
no, it's asking me. It's saying, "You want to start your rental?" What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, it's that classic rum-pum, rum-pum, da-da-da-da-da-rum-pum, rum-pa-bum, bumpy-bumpy.
This is a logo that no longer exists. It's now called 20th Century Film.
Star Wars.
Ricky Barty in the chat is pointing out that both films together are shorter than The Irishman.
Very, very conscious. I want to make it very clear. Watto would not have agreed to or proposed either of these films had he not known that both of them are essentially under 90 minutes.
The Phoenix is rising.
Oh,
Fox 2000 Pictures presents.
I've never.
Fuck,
Watto, have you seen this movie, Watto?
I've never seen this film. This is one of the blockbusters of 1999 that I have not seen because it's
But
obviously.
here's the thing.
What?
David E. Kelly.
Yeah.
You know, we all know David E. Kelly from Ally McBeal and The Practice and all these things.
The
But
crazy
you know what?
one. What was that?
Yes,
Often
the
legal.
crazy ones. We know David E. Kelly from.
But you know where he made his,
Michelle Pfeiffer.
you know where he made his bones. You know where he made his bones on a little show.
Young
starring-
Indiana Jones Chronicles.
No, starring a little man that you might have seen on a little other show called Big Lake. I'm talking about Mr. Michael Tucker. And the show that David E. Kelly made his bones on was L.A. Law. Slam. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da-da, da-da. Dum, dum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, boom. Boom, boom, bum, ba-dum. Now he's making a movie about a lake. Go figure.
George, do you know who edited this movie?
Who? Don't tell me it was Marsha.
No, but it's so close. It was Paul Hirsch,
Ooh.
the man who edited Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
Big De Palma guy.
Big Bray Bray boy. He's one of Bray Bray's big boys.
It's very weird that David E. Kelly wrote this movie.
I mean, weirder things have happened.
That is true. In history, weirder things
Ooh,
have happened.
is that a Gleason? That's a Gleason?
Oh, Gleason!
The daddy of a Gleason from a Star Wars.
Excuse me, guys. Do you know what Paul Hirsch also edited?
What?
Deck the Halls, starring Dylan Blue.
Oh.
It's a world of laughter, a world of a world of joy, and a world of there's so much that we share at a time. We're aware it's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. Those Gleasons can act.
If Gleason's could act.
Watto is going to go
Those
take another.
Gleasons can act. That's what I said. Those Gleasons can act. Not if Gleasons could act. We know Gleasons can act.
Watto is going to take another shit.
Watto, I don't normally say this. You look like you're turning blue. More blue than normal, and I want you to be careful, Watto. I really want you to be careful. Watto.
I ate BMs. Let me take a big BM.
And you have one more Big Mac left?
Yeah.
I
Well,
have to. One more confirmed. I have two more in total ready to go. So one more I have to eat. One more I will eat if we hit 10,000.
Okay, so the one that you have to eat is for 9,000 that we already.
yeah.
Yes.
I think I have seen this movie,
Wow, why did your voice go so high there, Patrick?
because I'm not sure.
You went, I think I have seen this movie.
I was going for the glick. I was going for the glick.
That's a good clip.
Did it all for the glick.
So this is a spoof?
I don't think so. But I know there's like 6 of them, and I think Betty White is in all of them. Maybe I'm wrong.
So it's a horror movie? A horror
Yeah,
comedy?
It's like a horror comedy.
I like that.
George, what horror comedies do you like?
I like Arachnophobia. Kathleen and Frank did that for Amblin.
Can you bring your third unit back up? I missed that.
Hold on. I use the third unit to check stuff.
Okay.
All right, you really want that?
Yeah.
All right. Do do do, root 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 do do.
You should move one further away. Like you should have one behind you or something.
You don't like this one?
Yeah, but they're all really close to each other.
But look, my finger's so big and my leg's so big in this one. You get my leg shot. Hold on. How about this? You like this? You sick fuck. My whole leg.
George.
The show. It's where we let our hair down. I'm pulling back up.
Oh my God.
Is that what you wanted?
No, I want you to have one farther away from you so we can do different angles.
We have 3 different angles.
Why are you being obtuse, George?
I'm not being obtuse.
Yes, you are.
No. What,
Oh no, first kill of the night.
First kill. This is a Jaws.
This is a Jaws, yeah, except it's a cracky.
A Kraken?
A crocodile.
Crocodile.
George, what's been your favorite part of the day so far?
I like watching Big Lake.
That's good, because that was a big part of the day.
Big part, Big Lake.
Big part, Big Lake. Ooh, New York City, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple.
Wow.
The city of a million places, everyone's favorite town. The city
for COVID for a while.
Place. Is that Adam Arkin, or am I crazy?
I don't think you're crazy. Yeah. Hold on.
Annika's asking where the donations are at. Let's see.
Let's take a look.
It doesn't seem like we've moved much since the last one. I think we're at 930372. And you know what that means? It's time for another $4 Power Minute. Let's see how many of you will donate $4 in a minute.
Hold on. Water.org. Say $4 friend. Donate.
$4 Power Minute. $4 Power Minute. $4
Power Minute. $4 Power Minute.
$4 Power Minute.
Do you know how many dollar bills it takes to make up $4? Less than 5. And that's a fact.
Yeah, George, Ricky Barty is saying that all episodes of Big Lake have near perfect scores on IMDb.
We did it. We did.
We did it.
This is why. This is the power of voting. You have to vote because the critics can say one thing, but they cannot stop the voice of the people. After a decade of being dismissed, disregarded, Big Lake is now regarded as a perfect program.
Here we go. The Interview, 10. Chris Falls in Love, 10. Chris is Mayor for 24 minutes, 9.8. Therapy, 9.7. Jeremy Gets Caught, 9.9. Josh Goes to Work, 9.1. Chris Moves In, 9.1. Fat Diet, 9.2. Lee Harvey Oswald, 8.4. Josh Comes Home, 8.1. Let's see what the series number is. 4.9.
Still got a ways to go with that series average, but interesting that the popular consensus, the most well-regarded episode, Lee Harvey Oswald, has one of its lower rankings on IMDb right now. Just shows to go, yeah.
$4 Power Minute. $4 Power Minute. $4 Power
Actually,
Minute.
this might be a good time for me to bring up my point about my political point, although I don't know if I want to wait for Watto to come back for this, because I know he loves to talk politics.
I mean, is that a good idea?
What do you mean?
Watto can get testy sometimes talking politics. He doesn't always have the nicest takes.
All right. Well, I want to talk about something because at the Lucas Museum, part of the collection is going to be some comic art, and we have some Schultz in there. We have some Charles Schultz, and I'm a big Peanuts guy. I think it's one of the great works of the 20th century. I think he was a masterful cartoonist and storyteller, a true artist, a true visionary. And everyone loves Snoopy, right? Patrick, do you love Snoopy?
I love Snoopy.
What do you love about Snoopy?
I love that he's a dog, but he's also like kind of a little person. You know?
Yeah, it's true. But do you know what Snoopy's up to lately?
No.
And I don't know a lot about this. I just saw something that kind of disturbed me. And I believe I sent you an image earlier, Patrick. Do you have this
did.
image?
Yeah, you did.
Because this is something I found a little bit shocking.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show it.
Yeah. Snoopy's running for president this year. Now, here's the problem. Everybody loves Snoopy. But my fear is that Snoopy will, a lot of good people might vote for Snoopy and that he will serve as a spoiler. And we don't need that right now. We don't need Snoopy playing the role of a Jill Stein in this election. And I don't know what to do about it, frankly. I was distraught when I saw this because I thought everybody loves Snoopy. I'm tempted to vote for Snoopy. I think he's so talented. He's a lawyer. He's a veteran. This dog fought in World War I. He is a puppet. He's a puppeteer like Jim Henson. You ever seen his Paw Pet theater?
He could say, "No puppet, no puppet. This is a puppet," and he points to the puppet.
It's a Paw Pet.
Yeah.
He's in multiple professions. He's a professional multiple times over. And my concern is that, like Kanye, that he's a candidate who could serve as a spoiler.
Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know what to do about it. I don't know because I don't want to bring a lot of negative energy towards Snoopy, but I don't want him to run. I don't want him to run in the election.
Okay.
And I don't know what kind of ground team he has, what kind of get out the vote organization he has.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't know how many states he's on the ballot for, or if that was just a Hallmark ornament that was having a little fun. But if he's organized, he's formidable. Yeah. That dog.
You don't want to take that.
And very few scandals. Very few scandals. He likes supper time. That's maybe his only vice.
He's got to have more vices.
He's a novelist, although never published, but he's written. He's had a lot of attempts at submitting his novels to publishers.
Yeah,
I think he will eventually be published because I think he has a lot to say. What do you think about this, Patrick? You're awfully quiet on the subject.
Well, I just don't like to wait.
Pullman.
I don't like. Whoa, Pullman.
Pullman. Bill Pullman from The Sinner.
No,
I know. He's from Spaceballs.
No, George. He's the president. President Gilchrist.
No.
George, do we need to watch 1600 Penn again?
He is, of course, but he'll always be from Spaceballs to me.
I'm going to show where we're at. We're at 9398.
So close.
We're so close, guys. I want to get to 10,000. I really want to get to 10,000. And I'll say this, since we've passed it, I'm getting it, hopefully, barring no problems, at least 8,200 matched. So that'll bump us up to 18,000, which is the highest we've ever raised on a week.
Was that something we had announced earlier, that we were getting matched?
We had not announced how much, because
that's some big news. That's some big news.
That's some big news. But we want to get to 10,000 on our own.
We want it. That was our dream. We said, let's watch Big Lake.
Yeah.
And we've already, we raised a lot of money with the 7 seasons of Arliss. We raised a lot of money for 1600 Penn. And yet, Big Lake, the little show that never really got a fair shot, and now it's starting to get some redemption on IMDb and on the internet. That Seth Meyers tweet is really starting to bring out the supporters of the show.
Yeah.
And yet, we'd love to be able to raise $10,000 for clean water and sanitation.
George, do you think Seth is at his in-laws' house right now, being like, why is this tweet getting 100 retweets right now? I think there's a really good chance that he maybe texts Gethard tonight, being like, what is going on?
Seth Meyers strikes me as a really good guy, and I bet that if he found out about this, he would donate a little bit to water.org. I bet he'd get in on it. Strikes me. Oh, Patty White.
Let's set some stretch goals, George. And I have some fan art.
This movie's cast is insanely good.
I know. Once Watto comes back, I'm going to show some fan art too.
Yeah. Oh, do we have Big Lake fan art?
We have fan art related to this week's episode, some of which are Big Lake.
That's exciting. Very excited about that. At some point, you know.
But let's make it a stretch. Hey, let's make it a stretch goal. $9,500, you get to see the Big Lake fan art.
And I'll tell you what, when we get done with Lake Placid, let's have a little Vlad celebrate.
When we get done with Lake Placid?
Let's say if we get done with Lake Placid, let's say this. Let's have some Vlad when we hit 10K.
Okay.
Because that always, even if Lake Placid's still on, let's have a Vlad, a little bit of Vlad Glushenko.
So if we hit 10K, Watto eats his 10th Big Mac. We watch Zeroville.
Yeah, and we celebrate with the music of Vlad Glushenko.
$4, guys. Just give some $4. What's the stretch goal for Patrick to stretch? It's been a while. He should get moving. I'll say, let's see. If we get up to, what are we at? 90, let's say 9,600. Not stretch. Watto's been gone a while, George.
I know. I'm a little worried.
He needs to stop.
Do you want to text him and see how he's doing?
Yeah, sure. But let's keep donating, guys. Even while he's gone, this will be a good indicator that the show's still going strong for him. It'll help him. Maybe it'll push him back into feeling so good that he can come back. $4. We just need $4. George, I don't think you answered this. I believe I asked you, what are your favorite horror comedies?
I said Arachnophobia.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
An Amblin title. Have you ever seen it? Jeff Daniels?
I almost watched it a few nights ago, and I didn't watch it.
What do you mean? You only watched it a few nights ago and you didn't watch it?
No, I said I almost watched it a few nights ago, and I didn't watch it.
Well, that's true of anybody who didn't watch it.
Well, I'm just telling you that it was recently came up in my life. Hey, that's Meredith Salinger. That's Patton Oswalt's wife.
Oh, yeah?
She was on Clone
Wars. Not again?
She was on Clone Wars, George. You remember. She came in to record for you guys.
Yeah, hold on.
I believe she plays Barriss Offee, I want to say.
That's what you wanted, right?
That's what I wanted, and you did it.
I did what you wanted.
I appreciate it. Pat, someone's asking, has Pat ever done a GLTS? He has not. I would love to have him on the show.
I'd love to have him on.
If people want people to come on GLTS, all you got to do is tweet them.
Yeah, then they come on.
And then they come on. Also, we should talk about this. Our next fundraiser, George.
Our next fundraiser. Yeah.
It's on September 20th, and we're going to be watching all of Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. Okay? That's 22 episodes. We're going to be starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. to get it all in, which means we will finish around 2 a.m., I believe.
So that's 6 a.m. Pacific time that we're starting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
We've got a lot of really good guests coming on already, but not everybody has gotten back to us. So here's what we're going to do. I want you guys to keep an eye out on Twitter. I'm going to announce that this is happening on Twitter, and I want everyone to tweet at people from Studio 60 to be like, you should come on this show. This will be good, in response to my tweet. I'll probably send it tomorrow or the next day or something like that. I want everyone to do this because I think it will help us out a lot. We have a lot of good people already, but we're not. We still have a lot.
We're not home yet.
Long way to go.
We got a long way to go.
Should we say what we're raising money for too?
Yeah, Broadway Cares.
Broadway Cares. We're gonna be raising money for Broadway Cares, which is a great charity.
Great organization.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And we have cool people already locked in. We'll say
cool people locked in. Cool people locked in. Patrick, that basement of yours looks like you cool people and lock them in. You have no reaction to that?
No.
Why not?
Guys, I don't, George.
No reaction? Not even, I don't like that? Don't say that, George?
I don't like that. Don't say that, George.
See?
I'm not your little Charles Fleischer, George.
But please, Eddie. They're on the lake for a lot of this movie.
Yeah.
That's a real lake they're filming on. Can't have been easy to make this.
George, we're at 960472. We are less than $400 away from $10,000.
How come when we're doing these, we should have had a stretch goal to get to 8675309?
So is it 8675.3.09?
Yeah, 86753.
We can make that right now, George. What do you want it to say?
That
what? So what is that? 8675.3.09. Wait, what is that? No, that's 86,000. We have not gotten 86. What do you want the goal to be?
We watched The Irishman.
Sharpling wants to know what he gets if he drops 400 right now. Sharpling, if you drop 400 right now, Watto eats his 10th Big Mac. We watched the James Franco movie Zeroville. We danced to some Vlad. I will stretch. We already passed that, so I will stretch in a moment. Watto, we get to see some Big Lake fan art. What else would you like, Sharpling? If you say something, maybe we'll do it.
Yeah, is there something you like, Sharpling?
What would you like, Sharpling? Is there something you'd like, Sharpling? Can you switch the movie to Big Trouble?
Well, at this point I don't, because some people have donated. It's hard at this point because some people have donated expecting that we would watch Zeroville because Horatio plays Francis Ford Coppola in it, and there's someone playing George Lucas in it. That is Big Trouble the Cassavetes film?
No, Big Trouble is a Sonnenfeld movie. Sonnenfeld with Tim Allen, Rene Russo, Dennis Farina, Tom Sizemore, Barry Sonnenfeld, Zooey Deschanel, Stanley Tucci, Patrick Warburton, Johnny Knoxville, Janine Garofalo, Sofia Vergara, Ben Foster, Jason Lee, Heavy D, Omar Epps, DJ Qualls, Andy Richter, Martha Stewart, David Koepp.
My buddy Steve had some right stuff.
Yeah, and those are the big ones. Sharpling, I think we could maybe add it on to another week, but if you give us another suggestion, maybe we'll do that. It's also a Dave Barry book. Keep it with Zeroville. Okay, we will keep it with Zeroville. Thank you. George, I forgot to stretch.
Let's do it. Let's see how it stretches.
Here's the problem. I woke up this morning and my calves really hurt.
Don't stretch them then. Don't stretch those calves. Stretch everything else.
Okay, let me go. Let me get ready. Hang on one second. George, you got to hold down the fort here.
I'll hold down the fort.
Actually, here. You don't need to hold down the fort.
Why? Watto's back. How are you feeling, Watto? How are you feeling, Watto? Feeling good? Watto, are you feeling good? Watto's not responding to me.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Watto, are you feeling good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I was turning my head.
I can hear you. The
turning
people
my
who
head.
knock these buildings down will be hearing from us all real soon.
Why I went like this because I was turning my headphones on.
Mhm.
I feel much better having shit out at least 2 or 3 big ones. I know that's not how the body works. I know it isn't actually processed that quickly. Let me make my joke. Can I say something that I heard recently?
Mhm.
There was an actor who was just on screen named Jed Rees. Jed Rees is a great character actor. He was in Galaxy Quest, played one of the Thermians. He was in the Deadpool movie. He was one of the guys just in that pit, one of the policemen or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about, George?
Yeah.
I found out that Jed Rees was originally cast to play the role of Arthur on the 2001 live-action Fox TV series, The Tick.
Wow.
Watto, can I
And
tell
that
you something?
the Fox network demanded a recasting, and then David Burke, the eventual Arthur, played it.
Hey, Watto,
What?
can I tell you something?
Yes.
This is related. It has nothing to do with you, but it's related to that story. David Burke, Arthur on the Fox Tick. His sister was married to my great uncle.
Really?
Yeah.
Patrick Sharpling needs to talk to you.
What, Watto or George?
Sharpling needs to talk to you.
Yeah, sure.
That could be a marathon we do at some point, though. The 2001 Tick TV series.
What does everyone want? What does everyone want?
He dropped 400.
Sharpling dropped 400.
Okay, thanks, Sharpling. So we're up to 10,000, guys.
Great. I can't wait
We're up
to
to
eat.
10.
And I think, you know what I think that means?
Yeah, hang on one sec.
Hold on.
Oh. I think I know what that means, George. Do you think you know what that means?
You know what it means.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I know what that means, George.
I think I know what that means, George.
Oh no. Oh no. There we go.
Oh,
No.
hold on. Oh boy. Ah. It's too much spinning. It's too much spinning. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's too much spinning. That's too much spinning. Oh, 3 angles. It's too much spinning. That's too much spinning. Oh no. I span too much. I span too much. That's too much spinning. I spin around too much.
George.
Handing around too much.
George.
No.
George, my friend, why would you do something so physically harmful for the sake of a live stream?
I did it for the WATTO. For the WATTO.org. I spin around for the WATTO. Everybody need clean water. So dizzy. What's happening in Lake Placid? I can't believe I'm missing too much of Lake Placid. What happening? Tell me what happening in Lake Placid.
Bill Pullman is talking to Bridget Fonda, and Oliver Platt is standing in between some.
Tell me what they're talking about.
I have no idea.
WATTO, tell me what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, the
What
thing about Hector is
what are they talking about? This segment is called.
Oh man, he thinks they're godly. I'm telling you, I'm reading you the fucking dialogue.
Can we get a chyron that says what are they talking about? That this is the name of the segment.
Ancient China, Egypt, going back in history, crocodiles have been more worshipped than Jesus. Is he supposed to make us take him more seriously? No, it's supposed to make you understand. He's a mythology professor. He believes that they're divine conduits and he can find them. So we should try to put up. He's a fruitcake. We should get some sleep. Twigs breaking, screams. Damn it. And he's a good trapper. There was a crossfade to the lake with fog rolling atop it. I believe this is the titular Lake Placid. Now a little speedboat. In it, some people in scuba, computer screens, walking over mountains. We can expect a quick response if he hears that. I feel so bad. Adult crocs will move on distress hatchlings. I'm going to be dead tomorrow. Again, I don't know if this is annoying, but if it is a crocodile, which I don't think it is, and they do charge these baby hatchling sounds, why exactly would you want to be underwater at that time? With you, it makes sense. You see, Sheriff, the thing is, they don't really attack underwater. I'm in so much pain. That wall guy got hit underwater. True. They don't see underwater. They have night-taking lenses on their eyes. Or stocking. Now, yes, I wish I could stop. I wish I could stop eating meat burgers. They can smell. I hate to interrupt, but a guy works.
They smell now?
We can talk if you want to. We talk. Shut up. Would you mind putting down me? I'm trying to do George a favor here. Wait till we're down there before we turn the thing on. George, do I have to keep on reading this dialogue to you?
No, you've done enough, WATTO. Thank you.
Thank you. Freak Scene in the chat asked, did George ever comment on his 2015 white slavers thing he said about Force Awakens? I feel like that's a difference between the George Lucas live stream and the George Lucas stage show. Is that comment that George Lucas really made in a Charlie Rose interview came up roughly once a stage show and maybe has come up 0 times across all of these lives.
No, it came up maybe. It came up maybe.
I've heard it a few times.
It used to be referenced almost nonstop.
Yes. I want to give an update on fundraising. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes, please. Wow.
For a lot of money.
It makes me feel a little bad.
It should.
Physically. I mean, mentally, I feel great. Physically, I felt a slight relief knowing at least we crossed that threshold, and this was not for naught. For people keeping track, I'm about to finish my 8th burger, which will be my 16th patty. I have reheated the next 2 burgers. I will eat 9 and 10. I am no longer eating buns.
Hey, George, Sharpling says all he wants for his money is for George to spill some spicy tea about the other SW directors. You take SW to mean whatever you want, George.
Social warriors?
Yep, that's what
but
it is.
Also,
Super
Hey,
Jedi
you did-
Warriors.
Super.
It's horrible.
Should we tell people to do that again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
George. Explain it.
Well, anyone who talks about SJWs online, just go.
Can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves. But one way that you can have fun with them is that you can say, "Oh, do you mean Super Jedi Warriors?" They lose their freaking minds.
So what we did last week was told people to go search the phrase SJW on Twitter and then respond to at least one person saying, Super Jedi Warriors? Are you talking about Super Jedi Warriors? Something in that. We stopped one guy from saying it last week. And it's very satisfying.
It's very
Also,
satisfying.
Matt Landry is also saying it's very satisfying, and I agree.
Who's the guy who's like the political consultant whose whole job is he comes up with more innocuous names for evil things? Like,
Wasn't it the guy who has an Oval Office in his house this week?
yes.
What's his name? George, what's his name? The book.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the climate change guy.
Frank Luntz. Frank Luntz.
Yeah.
Right. He's the guy who turned global warming into climate change. Like, he takes dangerous things and makes them sound more innocuous. Whether they are things we should be taking seriously or things that we should be stopping. Anyway, he's a real shithead. But I was going to say, social justice warrior is some Frank Luntz shit. It's taking people who just believe in respecting other people and giving them a derivative, condescending nickname.
Yeah.
Fuck Frank Luntz and fuck social justice warriors. Not fuck people who stand for social justice. Fuck the fact that that term has now existed as a form of derision.
Right.
Oh, since we passed the thing, I could show some fan art.
Yeah, let's show some fan art.
I believe I have 4 pieces, so let's pull them up.
Wow.
We will start with Joe List. This one came in a while ago, and I just didn't have the moment to bring it in. Joe List. Look at that.
It's been
1 week.
Oh, God, that's what the simpler time. That's 4 hamburgers ago.
Let's see. The second piece is from Sarah. Sarah Clev drew the Big Mac Boys. It's pretty good. I want to get ahead of it because I feel like this will get out. I did have a double quarter pounder, not a Big Mac.
Uh-oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-oh.
I didn't want that extra piece of bread.
You are. Can I ask you this? Something I have
sure.
ever felt compelled to ask you before. Patrick, I want to ask you something I have never felt compelled to ask you before. What's your fucking deal?
I mean, I do want to say I never specifically said I had a Big Mac. Watto, it looks like we're sitting on the same couch, Watto.
It does. This is some Frank Luntz shit.
Watto,
You are using an absence. I'm not kissing you. Are you fucking kidding me?
Watto.
You used an absence of words to make us assume in that void of language that you were eating a Big Mac. You let us fill in the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
What's your fucking deal, man?
Or a big nap boy.
George, you were not on the stream during that. Why were you talking?
You couldn't hear me?
No.
Why the fuck would you mute me? What the fuck is this show called?
What's your fucking deal, Patrick?
Our 4th piece of fan art is from
Patrick, answer my question. Why would you pull me off the stream off mic?
Because Watto and I had to talk for a second, George. Don't make me the bad guy.
And I was asking you a question, and you did not answer my question.
You haven't answered my question either.
You haven't answered either question. You have 2 outstanding questions in your inbox, Patrick.
What was your question, George?
What's your fucking deal, man?
Oh, no, I just answered it twice.
Yes.
Oh, no.
You have to answer it twice.
My deal
They
was
both have the...
Here's the thing. I don't think you're a big Mac boy. I think you're a big snack boy and a big nap boy. But not
I never said I was a Big Mac boy. I never said I was a Big
let us believe.
You let us believe. You let us believe, Patrick.
Trump is voting by mail. Aaron is learning at home with a tutor. And Patrick didn't even order a big nap. He had a big nap.
Can we look at these fan art? I just got one more sent to me.
Let's see it. This fan art.
Wow, and you have 2 more questions that you have to answer.
Look at this. Big Lake Babies. Watto's saying goodbye pastrami. George is saying be gone fetish pad. Patrick is
in the lake. We're putting him in the lake.
Putting them in the lake.
Patrick was drowned in the lake.
What's your fucking deal?
And then I believe that is a second picture. Wow, a cinnamon jelly bean. This is just like Lee. Too spicy.
Too spicy.
And then we have hang on.
Hater's gonna hate.
The great Lauren Damon sent, whoever dances with this hammer, if he has the ham, shall possess the power of George. This is a great one. This is great.
It's a great likeness, George.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the last one is from Smart Overcoat. It's an ordinary student's homework at Big Lake High School. Morrissey is
very well done.
Very well done, Smart Overcoat.
Underrated. It's weird. I see something trending in the chat right now. Hashtag Pat the Rat.
Pat the Rat. Let's get some fan art of Pat the Rat.
That's got Sharpling.
Let's get all your finest Pat the Rat.
This is a Sharpling thing, isn't it?
Hey, listen, the big mouse might be matching donations this week, but the real rat is Pat.
Hey, the big mouse is only matching donations because someone's sending it to them, so.
Oh, who was that?
Yes.
Pat the Rat?
No,
the mouse. Pat the Rat said stop.
Is Gleason dead? No, he's alive.
He's just hanging upside
I'd love to see some fan art of Pat the Rat getting caught in a snack nap trap.
I would love Pat the Rat hanging upside down, still catching a few Z's while chewing on.
What's your favorite? Some frozen sausages on a pillow is all it takes to lure
Yes.
Pat the Rat into your snack nap trap.
We want ice cold sausages.
Ice cold sausages
in a snack trap
on
for
a pillow.
Pat the Rat, who is taking an upside down nap.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like Brendan Gleeson in the film Lit Class.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what Watto is going to do tomorrow?
What?
Not go to the dentist.
That sounds like a good idea.
That was scheduled. Guess what's unscheduled now?
What?
Going to the dentist.
Oh, no. Wait, why?
Because I think I have about 12 hours defecation lined up ahead of me.
I don't like Patatouille. Patatouille, no.
Hashtag Patatouille. Draw a little Pat the Rat in the kitchen underneath a hat, and he is puppeteering Linguini to take a nap.
George, did you see that CGI crocodile and bear?
Looked good.
Looked great.
It looked great.
I liked it.
1999. This was your summer, George. This was our summer.
Hang on. I want to remind everyone, if I owe you something, if it's the film strips and the Valentine, if it's the book, if it's Owen Burke will read your scripts, email thegeorgelucastalkshow@gmail.com just to make sure I see it, because sometimes you get lost in the PayPal notes. I'll try to make sure I get it, but I just want to.
Patatouille. This is the fan art we want. It's Patatouille cooking up a double quarter pounder, and then he's crossed his fingers behind his back and he's saying, "It's a big nap."
Why do I talk like Mario?
No, I wasn't doing an impression. This was me. Okay, ready? I'll do an impression of you. It's a big nap. It's a big nap. I'm Pat the Rat.
Wow.
It's a good impression.
That's my best. Thank you. I was working on it.
I think that's a good impression. I like it.
I thought it was good to have a Pat the Rat in my back pocket, just in case SNL calls.
Watto, who were your SNL auditions, Watto?
What impressions did I do?
Yeah. Oh, did you do? You've already auditioned?
Well, I send in a tape every year. I have since 1999. They've never responded.
Yeah.
You want to know who I've done in the past?
Yeah, but I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any of those auditions that everyone does. I don't want to hear the bullshit Joseph Gordon-Levitt impressions. I don't want to hear. I want to hear new, fresh, hot impressions.
Yes. Okay. So here are some topical impressions that WATTO has done over the years. Alan Dershowitz. Bernie Madoff.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm legitimately searching for his name.
Wait, hang on. How much money needs to be donated for Patrick's Zoom name, to be set to Pat the Rat permanently?
Oh, a lot. Permanently?
A lot.
$2,000 more.
No, that's too low. Don't. This is permanent. This means for job interviews and things like that.
But George,
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, yeah.
Watto, I'm going to pull you down just for 1 second. I just need to talk to George.
Don't mute his microphone though.
I can't pull him and then not mute him.
Why not? I thought you were good at your job.
I'm not. George.
Wow.
George.
You're one George away from singing the theme song to George of the Jungle, Patrick.
George, listen to me.
Yeah.
He said Zoom name. He didn't say StreamYard name.
Yeah, but this is going to affect you professionally. Anytime you go on a Zoom for a job interview, you're going to have to call yourself Pat the Rat.
I don't use Zoom.
What do you do? What do you use?
I use Blue Jeans.
What's that?
It's like Zoom, but it's different.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, $2,000.
$2,000.
$2,000.
I heard everything you were saying. So did everyone else watching this.
Oh, Patrick, pull Watto off for a second. What if we do this?
Mm-hmm.
George. Yeah.
I don't know.
Say something that only you would know.
That's a good question.
Say something that only you would know.
George, right now I'm looking at a Blu-ray of The Thing.
A steelbook?
No.
Great. Bring it back in.
I still heard all of that. It was the same thing. There
Prove
were like
it.
300 people.
Prove it.
Prove
He
it.
said steelbook.
It's not a steelbook. It's not a steelbook.
You didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it.
It was a
He
regular.
said, tell me something that only you would know.
Yeah, he said he's looking at Blu-ray of The Thing. I said, is it a steelbook? He said, no.
No.
You heard it that it was a steelbook. That means nobody heard it.
Nice try, Watto.
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 I could hear everything. Hi, Watto. Hi, Watto.
I want to propose something.
I'm already married, Watto.
I don't mean that, George.
It would never work.
Come on, we're good friends, but
We're good friends. It would never work.
I don't like you that way. It would
be
never work. It
it
would
would
ruin
be-
the friendship.
It would be a mistake.
It would ruin the friendship.
It would be a mistake, Watto. We'd
You'd
regret it.
never let things
Maybe
get
Maybe not immediately, but eventually you'd grow to resent me, Watto. I know you would.
Can I propose something?
Absolutely.
People are saying that they're worried about Watto
They are
still
saying-
having to eat 2 burgers. Watto admittedly does not feel great right now.
Not at all.
And I've seen people say, how much would we have to donate for Watto to stop eating the burgers? Now, this worked once before for our original May the 4th marathon. Can we set a goal? Can we set a new number where if we hit that in a very limited amount of time, Watto does not have to eat any more burgers?
Yes.
He can
Right.
stop at 8.
Right. What's the number? What are we at now?
I would drop the 2 remaining burgers out
Window?
a window.
Oh, another felony.
We're at, hang on 1 sec. Let me let it reload. I'll just bring it up. We are at $10,145.41.
And what we're at 10:12 p.m.
What should we call this? Should we call this Night Burger Window Madness?
Yes.
NBWM.
NBWM.
NBWM. Night.
NBWM.
Wait.
NBW.
Night Burger Window Madness.
NBW.
Can I say what? Can I
NBWM.
pitch this? So
Yeah.
we're at 10, almost 10, 12, right?
Yeah.
We're almost at 10,200.
Yeah.
We're at 1014,
Mhm.
5.41, and it's
Right.
10:12 p.m.
Right.
What I want to say is, can we get to 10,200 by 10:20? Let's say this. Let's say,
Eight
can we
minutes.
get to 10,250
Yeah.
What's
by
that?
10:25?
What's that? What I'm blanking on. What's that Nicolas Cage movie with the cars?
On in 60 seconds.
60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds. Are there any movies that have 8 minutes in the title?
7 minutes now.
Are there any movies that have 7 minutes in the title?
7. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah, we gotta see it. Well, if we get there.
All right.
Okay, so we need $105. If we can get $105 by 10:20,
Here's the best way to do that.
Donate the water.
$4 increments.
$4 $4 increments.
There's 300 of you watching. 300 times 4 is what? $1,200.
$1,200. And we're gonna make, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna make those burgers fall from the heavens down to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make. You will believe that 2 burgers can fly. We're gonna make them fly tonight. We're gonna drop those burgers from a great height.
Watto, will you drop them full or separated, or what are you gonna do?
How are you gonna drop? Describe what your plan is for how you're gonna drop these burgers, Watto.
yeah, it would be the 2 burgers in their cardboard containers in a paper bag, dropped out.
Full bag. So these sandwiches might be intact and ready to eat for people down on the street.
People on the street.
People on the street are looking for food.
Billy on the street.
They might find it. Burger on the street.
Billy on the street.
Billy on the street.
Billy on the street. Kabadee-ba-dee. Billy on the street. Kabadee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba. He's at the microphone and he puts it in their face. He yells at them to talk about Julianne Moore. It's Billy. It's Billy. Billy Eichner.
Beat at it.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's Billy.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Are you okay with Watto dropping the burgers?
No.
Wow.
I think we still got to do it.
Yeah, we got to do it.
No, we
Watto
still-
has done research since the last time he dropped food, and he feels that he has a better strategy of where to drop food and how.
Yeah. Guys, listen, just $4. That's all we want is $4
Yes,
by 10:20.
yes.
That's all we're asking.
We're asking for 10:25 by 10:20.
And otherwise, what's going to happen to those burgers if we don't make this goal, Watto? Explain what's going to happen to those burgers. You're going to put them inside
They're
yourself?
going to go. They're going to go inside.
You're going to go in Watto?
They're going to go inside Watto.
There's
They
no
go
more
inside now?
Watto. They go inside now.
Go inside. And look, this is Watto struggling to finish off his 8th burger right now. Don't make me eat 2 more.
Don't make him eat. Don't make him eat. And
You
know
can
what?
help me. You can help me have maybe 2 less hours on the toilet tomorrow, and you can also help many people get clean water. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait
What?
a second.
What's going
Where's
on?
my phone? Where's my phone? I'm getting a call from Sharpling. Now I genuinely forget where I put my
Wait.
phone. But I'm
Watto,
call.
do you want me to call Sharpling and you can talk through this?
Yes.
Okay, hang on one sec.
I might have left my phone in the bathroom.
I will call Sharpling. Stay right there.
Hold on. Wait. Let me just see if I have it.
Oh, okay, I'll hang up.
Wow.
Guys, $4. We really need it. We're close, but we're not there yet.
We're not there yet, and we are minutes away from the deadline. We have what, 3 minutes?
We only got 3 minutes to save the world.
3 minutes. For
Tom! Tom, how are you doing?
Good.
How's tricks?
Good.
Glad to hear.
Yeah. Watto,
Yes.
don't,
I don't want to. Tom,
you don't have to. You've gone so far above and beyond. Like, you've gone so far above and beyond spinning around.
Can't hear Tom.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, Watto, turn up your phone.
from the show,
Hold it closer to your mic.
there's one person that doesn't do anything.
who?
Patatouille.
Ratatouille. Pat the Rat has nothing at stake here. He's not putting anything on the line.
He
Patatouille.
changes the rules
Yes.
to fit his own needs.
He-
Doesn't want to do. Doesn't want that extra piece of bread.
no, he's like Warren Beatty's. He's like Warren Beatty's most recent film.
What's that?
The rules don't apply to him.
He just does what he wants. Patatouille. I think we got to see Patatouille in a chef hat,
Yes.
right? He's got to prance around the room like a little rat.
Tom, where am I going to get a chef hat? It's
Don't
10:30.
eat the burgers.
Okay.
Watto.
Here's what I'll say. I
2
want
minutes.
people.
How are we on the money?
I'm not going to tell you. We're not there
Okay.
yet.
But can I say something? Okay. So we're trying to get to 10,250.
And where are you at now?
We don't know. But can I say that if we check and at 1020 we're over 10,300,
Yeah.
Pat has to order 2 Big Macs and eat them.
Oh yeah.
No,
He has to
no,
eat them.
no.
And he has to eat
Yes,
them rat
yes.
style.
No.
Yes.
And I'll
Yes.
tell you why.
Yes.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
You have to eat
Because-
them rat style.
Watto, listen to me.
Yes.
Get ready to eat those burgers rat style, Patatouille.
Tom, hang on one sec. Let me tell you this.
He hung up.
This cost me $20.
All right.
This hamburger
Well-
cost me $20, Watto.
Okay, Patrick. Well, how about this?
I'm not
Patrick?
spending $60 on McDonald's tonight. I'm not a psychopath.
I don't understand. Wait a second. It cost me $54 for 10 burgers.
I know.
What fucking high thread clown, the fucking satin glove McDonald's location did you order your 20? Did you get the McDonald's Kobe beef burger?
Did you go to it, Watto?
Patrick, go into your kitchen. Bring your camera into your kitchen.
Hang on. Watto, did you go pick it up?
Yes, of course I did.
I did not. Delivery costs it's like $12 to get stuff delivered from McDonald's here because there's a driver's tip, a
Patrick?
delivery fee, tax. It's nuts.
Go into your kitchen. You can say all this while you're walking into your kitchen, Patrick.
Patrick, I want to say, if you go to the McDonald's app where you can place an order through Postmates, there are also deals you can apply. Like,
Deal.
for example, buy one sandwich, get one free.
I didn't know that.
Patrick, what's that?
Well, I'm telling you now for the 2 new burgers you're about to order.
Patrick, what's that on top of your fridge? What's that on top of your fridge?
This?
Yeah.
It's a strainer.
Looks like a chef's hat to me.
Okay, George.
Wait, who is this little chef rat?
Now you have to prance around the room. No, get us a good angle. We want to see the whole thing. Get some cooking tools. Place it on your table. Get some cooking tools and a bowl. Wait, what's that paper towel?
It's paper towels, George.
Okay, wrap it around your hat to make it more flouncy, like a proper chef's hat. All right? Yeah. All right. Wrap it around. Yeah, that's a chef's hat. Now get some cooking
People
utensils.
are donating money. People send some money.
Yeah, this is worth it. And this is what Sharpling wanted. Okay, so you got a proper chef's hat. Now get a bowl and a big spoon or some big utensil. Yeah, perfect. Now get a big and you got it? Okay. No, put your hat back together. No, make it good like it was before.
Get some tape or a rubber band.
Yeah, make it a chef's hat. You're not like a chic. Come on. here we go. Okay, so you're gonna get this, and you ready? Oh, you're doing great, Patrick. You're doing really good. All right, so you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I was looking for tape. I can't find any.
No, you got it. Your hat looks great. Just don't let it fall when you're grabbing for the bowl and the big spoon. You got them. Now you know the song "That's Amore."
Yes.
Okay, prance around. It's okay if your hat falls apart as long as you fully commit to this. Do "That's Amore" while you put the spoon into the bowl and stir.
Do you want to sing it, George?
What?
Do you want to sing?
I want you to
I don't know
sing.
all the words. I know the first verse, and then that's about it.
That's all you need. Just repeat that. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Amore. Yeah, you got it? Okay. 1, 2, and this is, by the way, you start by saying, "My name is Patatouille, the rat from the movie Patatouille." All right, when you're ready.
Is there anything else you want to say? Is there anything else?
No, in your own time.
My name is Patatouille from the movie Patatouille.
No, you didn't do it right. You gotta say, "My name is Patatouille, the rat from the movie Patatouille."
Okay.
Okay. Back to one.
And wait, can I throw in one punch up as well?
Absolutely.
Courtesy of Tiger_BHS. When you sing the song "That's Amore," can you change the lyrics to "Rats Snore"? So the other lyrics are the same, but the chorus is "Rats Snore."
Hang on, I'm going to close my door so my roommate Connor doesn't have to listen to this.
What a good roommate he is.
This is bringing me such joy.
This is content.
I'm so glad that Sharplin came on and gave this rat what for.
Right. Back to one.
Places.
And a lot of people.
I think I remember what I have to say, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, here we go.
My name is Patatouille. My name is Patatouille. Pat the rat from the movie Patatouille.
Yeah. My name is Patatouille.
We didn't say action. Back to one.
And action.
My name is Patatouille. Pat the rat from the movie Patatouille?
You got it.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore.
Sharpling is saying faster.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore.
More intense.
The moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore.
You're losing speed. Kick it up.
What?
Losing speed. Kick it up.
Faster.
I'm losing speed. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore.
Higher pitch.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, rats a snore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, a snorri.
Rattle do, pig. Rattle do.
Rattle do. Let's check the donation tab.
Let's check the donation. Let's check
We
the
didn't get.
donation.
If we got 0 donations, I'm going to be.
I bet you right now. Let's surprise Patrick. It's 30 seconds for him to get settled and back to
30
where.
seconds.
Yeah. Let's
Surprise.
surprise him with a big boost of dollar donation.
And let's remind people, if we had passed $10,300, Patrick has to order 2 Big Macs.
No.
Yes!
Nah,
Yes!
I think he just paid his debt by accepting the Patrick. Sharp
Watto,
I-
also, I'm diabetic and I try not to eat after like 9:30.
Yeah.
Fine.
Also, I will say
That
one
is
of
the only reason I'm letting it slide.
I will say one of the things that I like most watching that was I kept thinking about the fact that Patrick didn't ever want to be on camera.
Yeah. Patrick, also, if the problem is that you don't want to pay for the Big Macs, I suggest standing outside of the Dakota about 10 minutes from now.
Wow. I mean, all right. Do you want me to check it, or do we
Let's
want
check.
to let people?
Let's leave. Let's give 30 more seconds and just hope.
Yes.
Let's just
At
hope and wish
10:30.
for a little bit more.
At 10:29. At 10:29, we're going to.
Hope and wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish
Yeah.
for a little bit more.
Hope and wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Wish for
Hope
a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Hope
Hope
and wish
and
for a
wish
little
for a little bit more.
Hope and
Let's
wish
hope
for a
that
little
Johnny
bit
will excited GIF.
wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Hope and wish
Jonah Hill, excited gift. Jonah Hill, excited gift. Jonah Hill, excited gift. Jonah
Jonah Hill,
excited
licks I did kiss. Jonah
Hope
Hill,
and wish
licks
for a
I
little
did
bit
kiss.
more.
Jonah
Hope and
Hill,
wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more. Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Okay, it's 10:29.
Let's see what we got. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. No whammies. No whammies.
No whammies. No whammies.
No whammies. No whammies. No whammies.
What are we at?
Hang on one sec. We are at, let's wait for it to update.
Open.
Hope and wish for a little bit more.
Hope
Hope and wish for a little bit more.
more. Hope and wish for a little bit more.
$10,459.84.
There are burgers in the sky. There are 2 big, beautiful burgers in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the people there and the people who are walking around not knowing it's the burgers in the sky.
Watto, before you go drop off that burger, I want to show some truly great fan art from
Yes.
Eric McKenzie on Twitter.
Okay.
Here we go.
So here we go. You ready?
Big Lake
Yes.
Placid.
This is Big Lake Placid. That's the 3 of us on a boat. George has
Condom
got
on the nose. Condom
you
on
got
the
the hammer and the ham. I'm trying to hold Watto from getting eaten by the crocodile. Over here on the deck, we've got Don Scardino.
Scardino. I'm sorry. Josh Franklin.
Horatio's asleep, and then who's that over there waving?
Is that Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
It's our buddy Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
It's really good.
It's pretty good.
Great art. Great art.
Good. So you're gonna drop some burgers down low.
Yeah. Is there another piece of fan art?
I did
I
not see that one, but now I do.
I think you're hiding it for a reason.
I truly didn't see it.
I think Patrick was trying to suppress this fan art because he didn't like it.
This is from
Yeah,
Ricky Barty, the great Ricky Barty. Ratatouille. But Patrick, this isn't a Big Mac. It's a double quarter pounder.
He's trying to trick Linguini.
Trying to trick Linguini.
He's pulling on Linguini's hair with his little hat and his little beard. Ratatouille. Pat the rat.
Pat the rat.
Okay, excuse me. I am going to leave the stream, and when you see me again, I will be preparing to drop burgers out the window.
Now, Watto, we should be prepared for you not to be able to hear us again, right?
Right, because last time you dropped them, we were begging you to look before you dropped it, and you did.
No, once again, look, I've learned a lot since then. I should be able to do it, but I'm going to fully leave the studio and then re-enter on my phone, I will be able to hear you on my phone.
Is there any
Okay.
way we will be able to see an angle where we see the burgers plummet to the ground?
Oh, too dark.
I will try my hardest. I think it will be too dark.
Too dark.
It might take me a couple minutes, so just hang tight.
I mean, some
Okay.
people said episode 3 was too dark, but that was the story we were telling.
I also want to say we are up to 10,503.84.
Insane.
Insane.
Do we have a goal for 11,000?
I think
Because
No.
we need one.
we need another
I
big
believe
one.
our next goal is Watto butt chugs an energy drink at 69,000.
Yeah, and that's far away. That's
Far away. I'm not sure we'll make it to
We
69,000.
might not. Let's prepare people.
Let's prepare people. We
There's
might
a
not make
solid-
it.
We
yeah,
might not
there's a
make it.
solid.
And also at $500,000, George Lucas gets from.
That's
Yeah.
right. On whatever I can find here at Skywalker Ranch.
Wine. You make wine, George.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'll
you make
find.
wine.
I make wine
Make
now.
wine now.
Okay, so let's brainstorm 11,000 while Watto is setting up the drop, the big drop.
Okay.
The
And
big
people
George.
start hashtagging the big drop 2020.
Hashtag the big drop 2020.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
we want to encourage people. I know people have done a lot of good work on behalf of Big Lake on IMDb today. Don't stop adding the trivia to our show. Don't stop
And reading, reviewing, and all that.
reviewing the George Lucas Talk Show. We had a calamitous drop in popularity over the past couple of weeks, even as I think the show is getting more popular overall on IMDb's movie meter. You know, we've had a few weeks of decline after a big peak. And, you know, it's just this show. The industry is checking us out. Let's see where we are. We are right now, we are at 36,253. We're down 7,514 slots this week.
That's bad, guys. They're going to cancel us. They're going to cancel us.
Look at this. Look at this chart. See the drop?
That's bad. They're going to cancel us.
Look at that drop. After a steady decline, we're still better than we were. In July when we started. We weren't even in the top 100,000. Then we got up almost to the top 20,000. We were very close. And now it looks like we've dropped. We're going to drop out of the top 40,000 pretty soon.
George, I just thought of something.
What?
What if those scumbag execs over at Planet Scum,
Oh.
what if they take our next 10 episodes and they try to burn them off in a month?
What if they try to burn off our next 10 episodes in a month?
Because our IMDb ratings aren't high enough. Those scumbags who run this channel, bunch of weasels.
What if?
The only way we can get it up is by people going to leave trivia, people rating and reviewing the show on IMDb.
Searching for us,
Searching
get
for the
that
show.
buzz up. Just go to IMDb, type in George Lucas Talk Show, and then click on our show. That automatically gets it.
I'm saying they wouldn't dare.
Pull it up higher.
I'm saying they wouldn't dare, but you know what? I think they would dare, George.
Do you know? I announced it this week. We're now. I mean, today the total will be different because we are. We're up. We were at 117 hours of content since May.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we were a live show for 6 years,
Hang on. People are saying this episode has no IMDb page. I believe that is not true. I believe it has a separate IMDb page.
Yeah,
Let me confirm
because
that
this is not a regular episode of the show.
this is not a regular episode. So I believe, yes, it is called the George Lucas Talk Show, The Big Alakens Marathon. I'll put the link in the chat.
The charity shows are special shows.
Yeah.
They are not numbered with our normal shows. And let me see. There it is. The Big Alakens Marathon.
Big Alakens Marathon. It has not been updated with guests or anything yet, but
And interestingly, this marathon today is ranked 866,722nd.
that's pretty good.
So that's not great. We are close to being the millionth most popular show that ever existed, and that's a lot. I don't even know how unpopular you have to be.
I think it's show or movie.
Yeah, a TV show or movie, but to be the millionth, to be ranked 1 millionth is pretty low.
Pretty low.
What's the worst thing you've ever seen? What's the least popular thing you've ever seen? Yeah, Patrick. If you had to think of something you think is notoriously unpopular?
The Paul Reiser show.
The Paul Reiser show. Now this show aired on NBC.
Yep.
In 2011, was it?
Somewhere around there.
All right. Now, where do you think that's ranked?
I bet it's like 150,000.
113,862. Now, the George Lucas Talk Show is significantly more popular. We're at 36,000. We're like 60,000 ahead of the Paul Reiser show.
Okay, George. What about Mary Tyler Moore's variety show called Mary that had Michael Keaton and David Letterman on it? I think it was only on like 4 weeks.
Well, let's see how popular that is.
I believe it was just called Mary.
Mary. Let's take a look. She's done a lot of shows.
She's done a lot of shows. Also,
do you know what she's credited as playing on this show on IMDb?
Various.
No.
Why?
It says
What is
skit characters?
Oh no.
We are more popular than Mary Tyler Moore's variety show, which is 106,255th. But the Big Awakens marathon episode is significantly less popular than both the Paul Reiser show and the Mary Tyler Moore variety show, in which she played skit characters. We're 866,700, blah, blah, blah. It's, I mean, and this could all change, but you got to go. Don't just go to the George Lucas Talk Show. Also go to the George Lucas Talk Show Big Awakens Marathon. Rate it, review it. It needs 5 more ratings.
Mm-hmm.
If it needs 5 ratings, needs 5 ratings. Ugh. And oh boy, what are we going to do? But that's one of the things you can do. Now let's check in on our good friend Electro, who we got an IMDb page, and see where Electro is ranked and how he's doing on the star meter.
Yeah,
I would say pretty good. He's up 109,769 this week. Look at this. Look at it. After a big dip, he's riding high.
Wow. What is his number?
160,477, up 109,769. And all you got to do to bump him up is just search for Electro and click on his page. It doesn't, when you're waiting for something to happen, just go on your phone, do a couple of these little errands on IMDb. You can do it as a nervous tick. You can just click it and go back and click it and go back. It helps.
George, do you know what yours is?
I'm pretty high usually.
Okay. Hang on one sec. George, yours is 3,265.
Not bad. Not bad.
Mine is 84,418. I wonder where Watto is.
Yeah. I don't know where he is.
Hopefully he's
all right. I hope he's okay.
I do too.
Now Lake Placid has ended, so we're gonna queue up Zeroville.
Oh, George, big update.
Young girlfriend,
Big update.
What?
Big update. Guess who's here?
Who's here?
I have a guest. I'm gonna bring him on really quick. Is that okay?
You have a guest, and I have no guess. Show me who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stream, Watto.
Hello, everybody. This is Watto, reporting live from the Big Draw 2020.
Watto, where are you right now?
I am in the elevator. Not the elevator, the stairwell. The stairwell of the 8th and 9th floors.
You gotta talk louder, Watto. We can't hear you, Watto.
I'm between the 8th and 9th floors of the Dakota in the stairwell.
Great.
Hurry up and do this. I'm worried for you. I'm worried.
Came out to the stairwell because I tried doing it on the fire escape, but it was too dark and I got very scared.
Oh no!
That was a loud noise. There was a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! Oh my god!
Now I found out there are 10 floors in the Dakota, so Watto is not penthouse.
No.
He's not in the penthouse. I imagine that's Yoko, right?
Yeah. Well,
Maury Povich and Connie Chung live there, as does Roberta Flack.
it's exciting.
That is exciting. We should I guess we got to rent Zeroville, right?
Yeah. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Now I watched that in standard definition. I have to say it was fine.
I also watched it in standard definition. It was fine. Okay, I'm ready.
Now there's no price definition between HD and SD for Zeroville, so I'm gonna go for the HD.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that as well?
I already did it.
All right.
Someone is also saying it's on Canopy if anyone has Canopy and wants to do it on there.
Yeah. All right. See how they portray old George Lucas in this movie.
Are you nervous, George? Do you get nervous when people play you?
I'm a little nervous. You know, I was nervous when Bobby played me on SNL. That's why I was so sort of shy when he came up to me at the 40th.
Yeah.
It's quite something to be around an actor who's portrayed you.
Have you ever been around any other ones who have? I mean, there's not many.
There's not many. Not many.
Who did Kevin say a few weeks ago? Was it Paul Dini played you? Is that what he said? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
I believe it was Paul Dini. Batman the Animated Series creator, producer, writer, Paul Dini.
Oh.
A
lot of people saying that they're announcing. We don't do a lot of gossip, but it looks like there's been a celebrity split. The New York Public Library officially has no relationship with Canopy.
Whoa. What was their couple name?
It's over. I think it was Canopy, but the N and the Y were capitalized.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That's what they would call them.
Yeah.
I said, I'm through with you. I can't even look at your movies now.
That's sad. You never like to see it.
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 Oh my gosh, George, I'm a little sleepy.
Are we hitting a wall?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think I'm still okay for a little.
I think when Watto gets back in, there's gonna be a real uptick in the energy. You know.
I don't know because I'm nervous. Watto's gonna want to go to bed or something. He felt tired.
No, he's not gonna want to go to bed. He's gonna want to continue to do what we promised.
Okay, then.
And here's the thing. Because our next charity live stream in September, is it the 20th? You said?
Yeah, September 20th, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, on September 20th. And I think something really interesting is going to happen. Oh wait, hold on.
You know what?
Yeah, hold on, Patrick. There was a milestone that we were talking about that we might reach. Are we going to reach that during this show? Do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. You know what? Let's start, because I think Watto's going to take a minute. We should just start without him.
I want to wait for him.
Okay.
I don't want to start the movie without Watto. But here's the thing. So we've raised, we had raised $76,000. And now we've raised, with what we've raised so far, plus the matching, what are we up to? So we raised 10,000. So be up to what?
Hang on one sec. This will take a second.
Yeah, it's okay. This is the part of the show where we run the numbers. We just run a few of the numbers. That's all we do. We just run a few of the numbers.
We just run a few of the numbers.
Part of the show where we just run a few of the numbers for you. Most shows would cut away from this part. They wouldn't let you watch while they ran the numbers. Or maybe one of the few shows that's unafraid to have patches of the show where uninteresting things are happening.
Hypothetically, George, if everything goes as planned with the matching, we will be, if we stop raising money right now, which I hope we don't. I hope we raise a little bit more. We will be at $95,164.15.
And that means that there's a strong chance that during our Studio 60 fundraiser, we will break the hundo. That's what we're hunting. It's like a beast. It's like a beast that we're stalking. The hundo.
People are saying they want to get to 100 tonight. Go for it.
Go for it.
If you want to break that hundo, you got to donate.
I dare you to track the hundo and bring it into your clutches tonight. Do you think
George
takes? Yeah, what?
George, I don't think they can do it.
I don't know. I see some pretty brave people in the comments. They're typing hundo, hundo, hundo. They've got the taste for charity. They can't get enough of helping people. They have a thirst for the hundo.
I don't think they can break it. That's my prediction.
I think
I bet they're not even going to try. And you know what? For that, I think they're cheapskates.
I think we underestimate this pack of rebels at our peril. I think they see the hundo. It's in their sights. Admiral Hundo. We see that the hundo is near.
The hundo maneuver. We got to do the hundo maneuver.
The hundo maneuver. Where we crash.
We got to do the hundo.
We crash the show.
Is there another book you can buy, Harmonix? Let me look around. Wait, George
of the Jungle, friend to you and me.
George,
listen to me. Watch out for that tree.
George
of the Jungle, friend to you and me.
Can I ask you
for that tree?
George, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I have a bunch of your stuff.
Don't auction my stuff.
None of those books you would be willing to auction off.
Some of those books. Wait, not the stuff that we use for set dressing, because I like to live in a world where we might do a live show in a theater
we can always pick up a replacement copy. Okay, fine. I didn't know you didn't want to raise money.
I do want to raise money, but I got a lot of garbage in those bags that isn't our books.
What would you be willing to auction off in those bags?
You know the difference between the stuff that I'd auction off and the stuff that I wouldn't.
But I don't know if you're going to get money for the stuff that you want in.
I bet you underestimate what people might want.
I couldn't find the thing you told me to find.
You couldn't find it? It's in a little box.
I couldn't find it. Oh, wait, George
of the Jungle, friend to you and me.
I don't know if I can nail it.
Watch out for that tree.
There's something. Hang on, I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Oh, the private chat. This is a little segment where Patrick and I go into the private chat.
You guys stay here. What is your thought on that?
Yeah, we can auction that off.
Okay, let me go get it.
I don't know if that might be a federal crime to send that through the mail.
We'll figure it out.
Anyway, there are people who think we might be able to achieve the hundo maneuver tonight, where we crash the show into an imperial thirst that can be found all over the world, where people need clean water. And I really think there's a chance we could do it. There is a chance. Also, and I think this is exciting. I mean, I think we've raised more tonight than we have in our previous watchathons, with the exception of that very first one, which was the 30-hour one, which was an exceptional time, because that was our first one, and it was also such an endurance test. Whereas these are very short shows we're doing now; they just last the whole dang day. Hundo. What have you got? What have you got, Patrick?
Something that we want to auction off today.
Yeah, we want to auction this off.
Is an original bottle of Billy D. Williams's men's cologne, Undeniable.
Don't open it in your apartment, Patrick.
I will not. This is 30-year-old cologne that has fermented and smelled awful.
Aged to perfection.
I'm going to start the bidding at $25.
Yeah. And you know what this is? You know what I think this perfume is good for? I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it. There were so many people I've seen in videos recently that I thought, I wish I had that cologne and I was near them.
We have we have $50 from JP Weber.
I feel like this cologne would be great if you see someone yelling about not wearing a mask. You just spritz some of this cologne towards them and think, because honestly, a mask would not protect you from this fragrance. It is social distance cologne. If you're like, these people are getting too close to me, spritz a little Undeniable in their direction and you'll be safe. These are droplets that everyone's going to want to avoid.
Will anyone bid more than $50? So people are saying a raffle. I don't know if a lot of people will bid on this. We'll enter the raffle. That's good.
Harmonix doesn't want to donate 51.
Will anyone beat 50? 55. We got 55, 75 from Kayla Nicolette.
And we want to stress that this cologne, I think it might be the opposite of water.
Yeah.
Because water is cool and refreshing and makes you feel great and clean. And this scent
someone's saying 55. We're at 76 Harmonix.
This cologne is hot and repellent. It makes you feel terrible.
78.
Now, Patrick, will you be able to pack this up in a way?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we want to. Don't worry, no postal workers are going to get
83.
a whiff of this.
Anyone going over 83?
Anyone going over 83? I
85.
can't imagine anyone go over 85.
Can we get this up to 100? Can we get this up to 100?
A hundo? A little hundo? That's what we call it, a little hundo.
You know what? Hey, if you guys, I'll even throw in, if we can get this up to 100, I will throw in an episode 1 teaser and a Valentine from.
Is the scarf in there?
100. We got 100. We got 100.
Patrick, is the scarf in there?
I'd have to look. I don't know.
It must be. It's the Billy D scarf. Came with it. It looks like that thing on the box.
I didn't see it. I went through the boxes today and I did not see it.
Patrick, if you're lying to me and I found out that you're bouncing around with that scarf and dancing,
I'm not.
If you're doing a scarf dance.
We're at 100. Does anyone want to go higher than 100?
Patrick, I swear to God, if I go on TikTok and I find you're doing a scarf dance with the Billy D scarf, I'll be furious.
I know you will, George. Anyone going past 100? Let's give it 10 more seconds. George, let's count down. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Harmonix, 1. $100. $100.
She's got the fragrance.
She's got the fragrance.
You got the fragrance. Use it wisely.
Hang on. Can someone tell me how to pronounce Harmonix? Am I saying this wrong? How do we say it?
Harmon 10? Harmon 9?
Harmon 9?
9?
Harmon 9? Is that what it is?
Harmon 9?
I don't know what. That's what we were saying. Harmonic.
Harmonic. We were saying Harmonix.
Oh.
Harmonix.
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 Got it.
Harmonix. Harmonics.
Great. All right, Kayla. Well, donate and then send your address. I think I probably already have it, but send your address to the George Lucas Talk Show at gmail.com.
I also think it would be great if Patatouille became the new Baba Booey.
Harmonix.
Baba Booey.
I believe
Patatouille.
Harmonix was the one who won this. Is there anything you want me to sign this as? Like, how do you want me to make it out?
Also, don't send that book with the cologne.
I won't.
It'll ruin that book.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's very exciting. Thank you so much, Kayla, for that.
I think you're right. I don't think that Griffin's coming back for a while.
I don't know who my roommate. Why would you say that?
I mean, Watto. You know what I mean. Connor's your roommate.
I have two roommates.
Griffin's the guy who called in.
I have two roommates.
Wait, Griffin is your roommate?
Not that Griffin. I have a different Griffin as my roommate.
Is it a person or an actual Griffin?
It's a person.
I had to ask.
Why?
They why now?
They why now?
They why now?
I think Watto fell asleep. If we're being real, I think Watto fell asleep.
You think Watto fell asleep? You think Watto dropped 2 burgers out of a window and then fell asleep?
I do think so. Let's give it a few more minutes just to make sure. I'll text Watto and see what time he's coming. If he's coming back. Okay. Harmonix, if you're using this as an internal company prize, unless George Lucas can ship, yeah, I don't know if we can get it to George. Just the book's good enough. Great, perfect. Then I will send that to you. We'll find out, because if Watto's asleep, George and I can just watch Zeroville. You know, we'll watch it together. We'll see what Watto says. I texted him. We'll see what time. We'll give him like 5 more minutes, though. George, we got another piece of fan art. Can I show it to you?
I really want to see it.
You don't really want to see it?
I really want to see it. No part of that sentence said don't. I want to see it.
There we go.
Haha, perfection. Now that's a special edition I can get behind. There's no special edition I can't get behind, by the way.
It's from
I like them all.
Yep.
Well, I'd say we should go ahead and start, because
let's give it like 3 more minutes, George, and then we'll see. I just want to give him a solid 5 minutes before we go.
All right. But at this point, we're going well past midnight for this, you know?
Hey, that's okay.
Charity. That's charity for you.
That's the charity doing.
That's what the charity's doing.
That's what the charity's doing.
All right.
I'm going to see where we're at right now. We are currently at...
Yeah, Skywalker Ranch is in Pacific time, but this show is based in New York. So
Yeah.
I gotta go with where the home of the show is. For 6 years, I've flown to New York to do the show once a month. And now, of course, I can't do that. I'm in Skywalker Ranch, and we're self-quarantining here. But I will speak in terms of the show hours more often than I will in terms of the location I'm at right now.
This isn't updating. We're at 10,613.84. There you go.
Good amount, but I don't think we're going to make it to the hundo. How much would we have to earn to make it to the hundo tonight?
Like $5,000 more dollars.
Really?
Yeah, we were at... Shoot, I don't know where it is.
So if we got up to $15,000 tonight, we would make it to the hundo?
Hang on. We are at... yeah, it would need to be like 5,000 more.
Even if Matt Damon just sends us a photo of him waving, or a little 10-second video that he shoots on his phone, he doesn't have to come on the live stream. He could just come on, wave a little bit toward the camera.
Yeah.
And that would be enough. I'd be happy with that.
Annika's asking what's the 11,000. Oh, Spinny Long was also asking 11,000 stretch goal. George?
What do we got? What is there? What can we do? What's fun? What's a fun thing when you have no energy left? You're
You're just an older man. A lot of ideas, a lot of vitality still, but you've been worn down by this year.
Yeah.
And you've
I don't know.
danced and you've.
Okay. Hey, let's say this. Spinny, Annika, and Maria, you're all asking for the 11,000 stretch goal. What do you want it to be?
What do you want?
What do you want the stretch goal to be?
Give some ideas. Yeah, if you didn't see the part where he spun around and got so dizzy I had to lie on the ground, you missed that part of the show. Someone saying spinning? That's not a question. That's just a.
He spins now. George spins now.
He spins now. Let's not make it exercise. I'm exhausted.
Also, George, we have one quote for this episode on IMDb.
What is it? Let's see it. This is really good content.
It's pretty good. George, how are you feeling?
I was really counting on Watto coming back in to boost me up again.
I think he's done. I think he's done for the night, George.
But he's never been done like this before. That makes me worried that he got in trouble for dropping those Big Macs.
I don't know.
You don't think he'd say goodbye?
I think that may have been his goodbye.
That was his goodbye?
I didn't say it was a good goodbye. I didn't say it was a good goodbye.
That's a bad bye.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because he knew we were going to have to watch another movie.
Maybe he didn't want to watch it.
Do you think he wouldn't just say that? He's the guy who speaks his mind.
Yeah, I mean, this is the movie to say it during. This is the movie to speak your mind during, I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start it then, because I don't think he's coming back.
Okay, fine. We'll start it. We will start it. Let's get going.
Let's count it.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready, George.
I'm ready. You count it down. I'm waiting.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Drumming and flute music.
All right.
Patriot Pictures. Ooh, that's how you know it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's always a bad sign when you don't recognize any of the company logos at the beginning.
But this is a crazy cast, isn't it?
It's a crazy cast.
Yeah.
And the only reason this even occurred to us was because we mentioned this to Horatio, because he plays my buddy Francis in this.
Now, George, they're saying, why are we acting like we have no way of getting a hold of Watto? I texted him. I have not heard back. I think he's asleep.
Producer of Big Lake, Will Ferrell, at the top of the movie. So already we're in the Gary Sanchez universe with Big Lake producer and Chris Gethard supporter Will Ferrell, because he was also a producer on Chris Gethard's show on Fusion and on True TV. We've already had color and black and white, and
who is this? The Doors singing?
I think this is the Doors.
Sounds like them.
And
I can't hear the singing, but I could just hear the music.
I can hear the music.
LA 1969. George, how was it? You were there. You were there for this.
Yeah.
Do you remember this guy? Do you remember this bald guy?
I don't remember this, no. I remember there were bald men and people who shaved their heads, but I never saw anyone get a tattoo like this that I can recall.
It's my life and I'll do what I want. It's my mind, and I'll think what I want. Show me I'm wrong. Hurt me sometime. What is he doing?
And
What a creep.
there are a lot of actors in this who were in Kevin Smith films. Seth Rogen and Craig Robinson are a part of the sort of rep company of those films.
Yep. Thomas Ian Nicholas, George.
Mm-hmm.
Horatio Sands. People keep saying, "Where's Watto?" I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish
that sounds like a fun series of children's books.
Where is Watto? I wish you would respond. You know what? I'll try to call him. Let's see if he picks up.
See what happens. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Don't put it on speakerphone because
I won't put it on speaker.
Right. I have to admit,
George, it went right to voicemail.
He is in Patrick Land.
He's in Patrick Land.
Snoozeville. Really, full disclosure, I'm really only watching this to see the George parts. I want to see how they portrayed me. I'm really curious. So if it looks like everyone keep an eye on it. If it looks like I'm missing the part that has George stuff in it, that's what I want to see. I want to see the George stuff. I also obviously want to see our pal Horatio because he was so nice to come on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
See him. He's not. Oh no, he's not in this. There's Danny McBride. You know what? I think I'm gonna fix myself. I know what I need.
Someone is saying 11,000. I believe it was Annika. 11,000. Pat puts on a bunch of T-shirts. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll put on a bunch of T-shirts at 11,000. It's $400.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix myself a little bowl of Mandalorian.
You're not even watching this movie. You're gonna leave that quick?
No. I can tell this is just the early part of a movie.
Ooh, this guy's really good in Ed Wood.
Let me know if the George part comes up.
George, you remember that guy who tells he's like the distributor for Ed Wood?
Yeah.
And he calls him on the phone.
He doesn't like the movie. He doesn't like Glenn or Glenda.
George.
What?
Now I'm seeing a guest in the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
Should I bring him on?
Sure. He's waiting, and he's a guest.
He's waiting. He's a guest. George, I want you to look at the camera when I bring him on because it's a big deal. He's the star of, until recently, the highest grossing film of all time, I believe. And this isn't always what he looks like, but I want you to welcome Jake Sully to the stream.
CA.
Wow.
That is a greeting of the Navi.
Wow.
CA.
Jake, it's so good to meet you.
The Navi greeting as it pertains to the physical form.
Hello, Jake.
CA.
Wow.
It's so good to see you, Jake. Thank you for coming on.
I missed my introduction. Did you list my credits properly?
I'm not sure. How would you like to be introduced? I can redo it if you want.
Main character and star of the #1 box office film of all time.
Well, up to a point.
I believe I still have worldwide.
Do you?
Or no, I still have domestic. I still have one.
Okay. Jake, it's okay. Okay.
I'm the hero of the movie. I'm a movie star.
Okay. I'll say it. I'll bring you off and I'll bring you back on.
Okay, thank you.
George, for a second, just because I want to get my.
What do you want me to do?
I got my fridge lighting, so just put me full screen for a second, then introduce me. It's good lighting.
George, we have a guest who's in the waiting room. Do you want me to bring him in?
Absolutely. If he's a guest and he's waiting, it's a polite thing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that he's here. He's the star and the hero of what he says is the highest grossing film of all time. It's either domestic or international. It's one of them. He's got one of them.
Right.
He's the hero of that movie, George. Please welcome from Avatar, Jake Sully.
I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Oh.
Domestic was dethroned by The Force Awakens, and then we still had international. But then Endgame beat us international.
Crushed
Hey,
you like
George.
a-
George, we actually have a guest waiting.
right.
Is it okay if I bring him in?
It depends. Is he a little crushed bug?
No, it's not a little crushed bug.
No, but has he been crushed by like a little bug?
I don't think so.
I bet he is.
Maybe emotionally.
Why don't you introduce him as someone who's a little crushed bug?
Okay, hey, George. I have a guest. I'm gonna bring him in. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, if he's a guest and he's waiting, that's the polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Who is
This
it?
guy, he's actually, it's kind of crazy that he's here. He's a little crushed bug. Please welcome Jake Sully to the stream.
Okay, so Lifetime worldwide, it's Endgame, then Avatar #2. Okay,
Yeah.
and then Force Awakens isn't until like 4. Domestic Force Awakens is still #1 over Endgame and then Avatar.
Yeah.
But we're coming for that crown, baby. You better believe it. Get ready for us to take our braid and plug it into your box office.
Yeah. Good luck. This disease is going to last so long. Your
We're
franchise.
going to take our tails and plug them into your box office.
Now, Jake, you're in the sequels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jake Sully. I'm the hero of the franchise. Of course I'm in the sequels. Everyone loves me.
You're not even the most popular Sully.
How's that feel?
Listen, okay, I know we've been gone for some years, and you're here trying to neg me because you're the creator of one of the biggest box office franchises of all time. But we all know the 3 biggest franchises are MCU, Star Wars, and Avatar.
So we
Nothing comes close.
we could say they're all being represented in this stream right now.
Yeah, we could say that. And so what I'm here to say is that Avatar hasn't been sleeping, okay? Unlike Katatui, we haven't been taking naps. We spent the last 10 years getting better and stronger so we can come for the crown. And we can beat Marvel, and we can beat Star Wars. Could I introduce to you the first new character from the Avatar sequels?
Sure, Jake. Whatever you want.
We had a radical new idea. People love our franchise, but they also love babies. And so James Cameron has said in the past that the Avatar sequels are going to be about Jake Sully's children. You might be thinking toddlers, adolescents, tweens, or even teens. But I'm here to reveal that Avatar is about to do something that no franchise has been doing. We spent the last 10 years doing R&D, trying to perfect our new angle. Baby Jake Sully. He's like your favorite character from your favorite franchise, but in an adorable baby form. He's a mystery. Where did he come from? How old is he? The next 4 Avatar movies will be about badass, rugged heroes doing everything they can to protect and defend baby Jake Sully.
George, are you watching this? Seth Rogen is playing John Milius.
You started the movie without me?
Yeah,
We didn't even know you were coming, Jake.
I didn't know you were coming. Watto was
I
taking.
didn't either. I live with Watto. I'm crashing with him for a little bit while we're waiting for production to resume on Avatar 2.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Avatar 3.
Avatar 2
Avatar
is out on
4.
iPhones. It's going to be a Zoom call.
Avatar 5. And when Watto said, hey man, I'm not feeling great. These Big Macs are really getting to me. Would you mind jumping into the stream? I said, yeah. Why not replace the blue CGI star of one beloved franchise with the blue CGI star of another beloved franchise? And why don't I come along and bring this new character, baby Jake Sully?
I hope Nebula shows up one week. That would be fun. I mean, Jake, do you want us to restart this movie? We're not that far into it.
How far into it are you?
11 minutes.
Jake, I promise you this. We're just watching this for the Lucas parts. You'd be better off just catching up.
Hold on. Let me just see. How much is this going to cost me as a rental?
I think it's like $4.
Because my checks haven't cleared yet for Avatar because we're still in the holding pattern.
Jake, I don't know if those movies are going to happen, Jake.
They're happening.
But
We're making 4 of them.
Why are they bringing back Sigourney Weaver, Jake? She's dead.
You'll like it when you'll see it.
Are they bringing the tree back? Are we going to see a new tree?
No, he's playing the tree this time.
What?
Grace Augustine. Dr. Grace Augustine died So now Academy Award winner Sigourney Weaver is coming back, but this time she's the tree.
Jake, is that guy from Flight of Passage, the opening video, gonna come back?
The guy who like does the video telling you to buckle your seatbelts?
Yeah.
You better believe it. He's one of the biggest new characters in the next 4 Avatar movies.
I'm excited. If I'm being completely honest, I'm excited to see some more Avatars.
Yeah, of course. George, you're the only person who knows how to make franchises on the same level as James Cameron. You're the only man who's made a franchise as beloved as Avatar.
Well, also, you can just film it in a car park. You just put up a bunch of green screens and film the whole thing. It's great.
Exactly. And we're filming in New Zealand. So in theory, we should have been able to restart production already. And I keep on asking, hey, do you need me to come over yet? And they're like, no, we're good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Dr. Stevens come back. And Dr. Ogden. Remember Dr. Ogden?
You're describing these are characters from the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far into Zeroville are
we are
13 minutes.
Which means we only have an hour and 23 minutes left in the movie. There's
13 what? Let me just scrub. 13 what?
1332, 1333, 1334,
1335, 1336, 1338, 1330.
Hey, George, I see you.
$4 for a movie, and I don't even know what happened.
Oh, there I am. Oh, I look good.
George, he looks like you, George.
That's great. I looked good. And they're making fun of me for the idea of droids. Oh, that's good. Who got the last laugh on these jerks? I did the works. Greatest films you've ever seen. That's Steve. That's my buddy Steve.
We're going to show, in case people aren't watching, I want them to see what you look like in this movie, George.
Oh, it's so good. They did such a good job. I look so cool. It looks so cool. It's me, Francis, and Steve. Oh, my God.
Right, and Seth Rogen is playing John Milius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be a goddamn robot? You two can't make movies together anymore.
Well, and Horatio Sands is Coppola?
Yeah, you missed it. Jake Horatio was here.
Oh, I missed it? That's not my fucking fault. I was busy making 4 Avatar movies.
A gun is being pointed at... Oh, my God.
Jake, you gotta calm down, man. Wait, hang on, George. I'm gonna take you off for 1 second. I have to ask Jake a question, George. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah?
I know we just met, but God, I hate to do this so quickly because I know we're just making friends. I have one question for you.
What?
What's your fucking deal, man?
I'm a movie star.
It was a good scene. I like seeing myself played younger as a character in a movie. It's pretty exciting.
George, do you remember that guy pointing a gun at you?
I mean, this is not true. This is fiction within the world of storytelling. It's fun stuff, though. It's like I'm part of historical fiction. Yeah. Makes you think, doesn't it?
I'm sorry if I entered this live stream a little bit hot. It was not my intention. I've been busy filming 4 Avatar movies, or at least waiting for them to tell me that I'm needed on set for the 4 Avatar movies I'm definitely still the lead character of, and those movies are all about water. They're about the undersea terrain of Pandora. So this week's charity means a lot to me.
Well, water.org is an important charity. It helps a lot of people all over the world.
That's what I'm saying, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is there an echo in here?
Hey,
Jake, I made a scene in a movie where a whole planet was just water and rain. So
I know.
Yeah, so don't come at me so hot when we're on the same side here, Jake. I like Avatar. I can't wait to watch more Avatars, and I like water. And I like trees. I had a whole teddy bear planet full of trees.
Jake, he made a whole trio of movies where a whole planet was a city, and the whole city was a planet.
There's a planet of cities. City of planet called Planet City.
You guys are talking to me like I'm a fucking moron and I've never seen Attack of the Clones, a movie that grossed $310 million domestic. I saw it when I was
Jake,
prepping to make Avatar a movie.
Jake, can you do me a favor?
Jake, can you do Patrick a favor?
I know I've seen you in the movie. I know I've seen you in Avatar. So like I hear the voice from the movie when I hear you talk, and it's weird. It's like when you like see a podcaster that you listen to a lot in real life or like on screen. You're like, oh, it's weird seeing the face put to that because I've been hearing your voice for over 10 years in my head.
Of course.
But I want you to say something. Can you say a phrase for me?
Can you say a phrase for Patrick?
I love saying lines. It's my job as a movie star.
Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in the private chat. It's over on the side. I know you haven't been in here, but it's on the right side. It says private chat. And I want you to say this phrase. Hang on, let me make you full screen.
The dreamer can always remember the genesis of the idea. True inspiration is impossible to fake.
I mean, yeah.
Jake, we're going to have to do something. I'm going to make you my project, okay? I've just seen some people in the comments saying that they're not wild about you.
What the fuck?
Jake, hold on.
Jake, you gotta relax, man.
Jake, listen to me.
You gotta.
Jake, we got to do some. I'm gonna do something. All right.
Movie star.
Okay.
Luke Smith is saying Jake is genuinely bumming me out.
Yeah, big guy. Well, I'll come over there and I'll fucking stick my braid in you. How's that sound?
All right, hold on, Jake. I'm googling something. All right. Okay. Oh, this is from Time Magazine. All right. I just googled how to get more people to like you. Okay. This is 10 simple ways. You see this? Hold on. 10 simple ways to get more, to make more people like you more, to make people like you more. Okay. Are you willing to try some of these, Jake? Jake. Jake.
What?
Jake, if I go through here, I think we can do all 10 of these, hopefully. I haven't even looked at the list yet. Are you willing to try with me to do these 10 things to get more people to like you?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't aware that I needed more people to like me. I'm the third biggest movie star of all time.
Oh,
Jake,
buddy, you do. You do, buddy.
Jake, today we watched a show called Big Lake. But now,
yeah, I know. I'm a big fan. I wrote on that show.
Jake, please let me finish my sentence. I'm gonna go back to one.
Did you write on Cheers, Jake?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning of my sentence here. Today we watched a show called Big Lake, but that's over now, and I'm more focused on something I like to think of as big like, getting people to like you.
I thought you were gonna go Big Jake.
Would have said Big Jake.
Yeah, Big Jake felt like a shorter walk.
Nope.
Okay.
Big like. Number one, because Jake, you're already the biggest movie star of all time, right?
At least in the top 3.
All right. Here's some things that the first two are amazing. All right, hold on. All right, the first one is ask questions. Are you willing to do that?
Yeah. Okay. Can I try?
You're already doing it. Okay. Should we move on to the next one?
If that wasn't the question I want to ask.
No, say it in the form of a question. Do you think that was the question I wanted to ask? That's a way. Just try to phrase. Just ask questions. That's one thing. Get more people to like you. Okay.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Ask questions. Very good. Number 2, talk more, not less. That's the second thing on this list to get people to like you. It says you need to talk more, not less. Number 3, give your time gratis. You're already doing that. You're already doing that because you're here.
Yes, I'm talking more.
Number 4, listen better.
Yes.
Listen better.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you and I'm talking at the same time.
5, really and truly.
Does it look like I'm listening to you and talking to you at the same time?
We're back to one. We're back to one. Number 5, really and truly care. Now, I think you're already doing this one because you've shown a lot of passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 6.
You think I don't care enough?
Jake, here's number 6, and this is a hard one. Admit it. You don't know everything.
I know how to be one of the 3 biggest movie stars of all time.
Question. Ask it as a question, Jake.
Do you think I don't know about being one of the 3 biggest movie stars of all time?
All right. Number 7. Go for the laugh every time.
Okay.
Number 8.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
That's a great question.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Number 8. Are you ready to move on
You're
to
not
number
going to answer?
No, because I know you've already gone for the laugh, and I would be getting the laugh.
I think you'll love the punchline.
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To stick its hair braid into the hair braid of another chicken.
All right, that's really good. Number 8. Lighten up.
Ha ha ha. How did everyone like that joke? I'm here to make people have fun.
Number 9. These get harder as I go along. Number 9. Don't be pushy.
What?
You want to hear the 10th one, Jake?
I don't know. Do I want to hear the 10th one, George?
Good question. And you're going for the joke. And you're talking more, not less.
Yeah.
Number 10.
You better believe it.
Number 10. I would also say that wasn't one of the 10, but incorporating references to butter also will help you with this crowd. They like it.
Yeah,
Number
maybe
10.
I'm a fucking pro and I know what I'm doing.
Number 10. Admit your weakness.
My weakness is no longer being the #1 movie of all time.
That is admitting it. That is admitting it. All right, so that's 10. That's 10 steps from Time Magazine to get people to like you more. Just to go through them really quickly, lightning round. Ask questions, talk more, not less. Give your time gratis. Listen better, really and truly care. Admit it, you don't know everything. Go for the laugh every time. Lighten up, don't be pushy, and admit your weakness. It's a lot. That's a big list of things to remember. But
can I try to knock them all out in one sentence?
Absolutely, Jake.
This is my attempt to address all 10 prompts on how to make yourself more likable. What's your fucking deal, Patrick?
Me?
Yeah, it was a question. It was funny. I was assertive and positive. And now I'm listening and waiting for an answer and admitting my weaknesses, which is I don't know what your fucking deal is.
Jake, we got a question. Jake, we got a question for you in the chat. Who are you gonna vote for?
Jake, who are you gonna vote for?
Has Green Party picked a candidate yet?
No.
All right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Your environment's important.
Jake, I'm going to put something else in the private chat. I just want you to read it. I know we went through all that, but I want to see. It's something. It's something about you. I can't tell what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just read it when you get a chance, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Time travel has not yet been invented, but 30 years from now, it will have been. It will be instantly outlawed, used only in secret by the largest criminal organizations. It's nearly impossible to dispose of a body in the future, I'm told. Tagging techniques, whatnot. So when these criminal organizations in the future need someone gone, they use specialized assassins in our present called loopers. And so my employers in the future nab the target, they zap him back to me, they're a looper. He appears, hands tied and head sacked, and I do the necessaries. Collect my silver, so the target is vanished from the future. And I've just disposed of a body that technically does not exist. Clean.
Okay. I'm still not there, but I'm still not there, but I'm figuring it out.
Can I fucking call out the way you think you're getting the better of me? You think I sound like movie star Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I don't.
Oh, that's what it is.
I don't sound like him.
Okay. I was trying to put it together, and that's what it is.
I don't sound like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I sound like a normal American man / Navi.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm hearing it more and more now that you're talking.
I don't sound like him.
Yeah. Can you? Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's try this. Hang on one sec. This is just I'm just gonna see if this will help us one way or another.
I don't sound like him.
Hang on one sec. All right, Jake. I'm gonna put this in the private chat. Just check it out. See what you think.
Hold on, it's a link that I have to open in a new tab. What's your fucking deal, Patrick? Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My dad said, be an actor, my son, but be a comical one. They'll be standing in lines for those old honky shines. Now you could study Shakespeare and be quite elite, and you can charm the critics and have nothing to eat. Just slip on a banana peel, the world's at your feet. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. I don't sound like Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Can you try the wall flip?
No.
Okay, I just had to ask.
What's your fucking deal?
Oh my god.
I come onto your charity live stream, you ask me to run up a wall? Who do you think I am, Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Jake, we didn't ask you to come on this live stream.
Watto is sleeping. I need to just walk off some energy, okay?
Go.
Wow.
Go.
Oh.
I don't think we're going to make it to 11,000. Everyone was so high on their horses about trying to get to
So big
11,000.
that they would get to the hundo, and there's no way.
There's no way.
Right. There's no way we get to the hundo.
No.
We only have basically an hour and 7 minutes left to get to the hundo, to perform the hundo maneuver. And it's going to happen. The hundo maneuver is going to happen during the Studio 60.
George, go look in the private chat and we'll see if this is another good incentive.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a great incentive. I think people like that.
Why don't you bring it up? See if people like it. We'll see.
Patrick is suggesting that when we get to 11,000, he will shave his head again, keeping the beard.
Keeping the beard, losing the hair.
Losing the hair. What do we think of that?
What do we think?
What do we think of that?
Yeah, I'll do a little cupcake. If people want a little cupcake, I'll do a little cupcake.
Little cupcake at 11?
Yeah, I'll do a little cupcake. But we have to get to 11. We have to get to 11. Little cupcake.
11, get that
I'm not shaving the beard or the mustache. I'm not doing the beard or the mustache. So don't even. Not worth it.
Don't even ask that. He has diabetes.
Don't even ask that. I have diabetes.
Little cupcake on top of Patrick's head. It's the piece of the hair he don't shave now. Little cupcake. He is shaving his head.
You got to donate to get to that. Keep saying it.
You can keep saying it. You need, if we get to 11,000, Patrick will shave down to that little cupcake.
I believe we're in Horatio's big scene right now. I believe they're shooting Apocalypse Now.
What's Horatio's big scene?
He's yelling at Marlon Brando.
Wow. Now, Patrick.
Yeah. People are saying auction off the Butterboy plates. I don't think we can do that.
Going to auction off the Butterboy.
We're going to auction it off.
I'll put them. I'm going to hang them on the wall in my museum when we open it.
Yeah.
You can buy those Butterboy plates. Buttergirl is harder to find on eBay, but Butterboy is always there, and you can get them for a pretty good price.
Also, Horde to Jedi, if you email your fan art to the GeorgeLucasTalkShow@gmail.com, I will, and let me know that it's up there. I will put it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not getting rid of them. I'm not getting rid of this little bronze lady.
Mm-mm.
No.
Everyone so high on this 11,000. No one's donating. We're not getting any donations.
Little cupcake. Top of Patrick's big head. He is shaving the hair except this part. Little cupcake. He is shaving it all, but is leaving his beard and his stash. Patatoo, patatoo. He is shaving down to cupcake.
Do you think Jake Sully had to go take a shit, George?
I started to think that might be.
When Jake comes back, I want everyone in the chat say, "How was the dump, Jake?
How was the dump, Jake?"
How was the dump, Jake?
Or you could say, "Forget it, Jake. It's Dump Town."
That's better. Forget it, Jake. It's Dump Town.
Everybody say, "Forget it, Jake. It's Dump Town," but don't do it until he gets back.
Yeah. Or do it now and then do it again when he gets back.
Yeah, Howard the Dump. Oh, we didn't do any of our hashtags. Should we go ahead and do our hashtags?
Yeah, you want to?
Do our hashtags.
I thought about that like 6 hours ago.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get those hashtags out. Amera Big Gralakey, Raiders of the Big Lake, THX11 Big Lake, How Big the Lake, The Rise of Lake Water, Tucker the Big in his lake. Are there more?
No, that was all I put.
That was it. And also, May the Lake Big with you.
Yeah.
It's great to get those hashtags in at the very end. Hours and hours after finishing Big Lake. Let's get them all trending. Oh, how's the Seth tweet doing? Some people might be new to that. Let's bring that Seth tweet back, because there may be people who are tuning in now who weren't around when we got it up from 19 retweets up to, let's see where we're at. We're over 100 retweets, I believe.
We got to be over 100 retweets because I think Gethard retweeted it.
Yeah, we're up to 112 retweets and comments, 135 likes. That's up from 5 likes. So really go to that Seth Meyers Big Lake tweet from 10 years ago and retweet it, like it. Let's make it happen. Now we're back to Will Ferrell, Big Lake producer Will Ferrell, who looks like he may have filmed all of his things in one day, I think, on this.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, listen, that's a good way to do it. I think he did the same thing for Between Two Ferns. You just come in for a day, shoot it all out, and you go.
Yeah, I think it was the same for the Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. It's a great, because I think a lot of times with movies like this, you're pulling favors.
Yes. I'll say this, George, because you weren't there.
I wasn't.
When Bill came on the Gethard show, he was one of the nicest guys, and he stayed for hours. He got there hours early so we could go through bits and talk about stuff. And he talked to everybody, was very nice to everybody, fully committed to it all. And he's a good guy. And I think it shows, it shows because people like working with him. That's all. I just want to tell everyone we're pro Ferrell. George, you are a big Tim and Eric fan. Watto fan 69420 is pointing that out.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you've got to look at what's happening, because comedy is always changing, Yeah. What was funny when my buddy Steve made 1941, by the time we got up to Radioland Murders, comedy had changed. By the time we were putting out Strange Magic, once again, comedy had changed. Comedy is always changing, and you got to keep up with it. You got to keep ahead of it. That's why I watch Beef House.
That's why you watch Beef House.
That's why I watch Beef House. I'm worried about Jake now.
I'm glad that we didn't restart the movie for Jake, George.
I don't think I would restart anything for Jake.
Look who it is.
Yeah, look who it is.
Look who's back. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Jake.
Jake. Jake, can you hear us? Jake? I think Jake needs to put in headphones, maybe. Guys, remember what you need to say to Jake. Say it in the comments.
Saying in the comments. You can't hear
quick. Get it in.
Everyone.
Hey, Jake.
I threw my headphones down on the floor in a fit of passion. Sorry, I had to find them. What?
Jake, some people want to say some stuff to you. I'm going to put them up on screen, okay?
I just want to say, before anyone says anything to me, that I understand I came in a little bit hot. I'm a very passionate guy, and that passion goes into my art. And sometimes I come in a little too hot. So I took a walk, I got my staff of power, and I'm ready to be chill.
Okay, well, that's good because none of the stuff these people are saying has anything to do with that. They want to know. I'm going to go through them one by one, okay?
Okay.
Head_bot wants to say, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Life Serial wants to say, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Messina Brothers wants to say, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Light wants to say, how was the jump, Jake?
What?
H. Proudy says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
M. Kraus523 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Marvin Hamish 517 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Harmon says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. JP Glick says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
She was says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Watto fan 69420 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
Oh shoot. Ema Colt, who I lost. Where did it go? I don't know. I don't know where it went. Oh no. Okay. We Are Trash People says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Spinny Long says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Life Serial says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Andy Blandy says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
Deniability says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. They watched us. Says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Aaron from KFC says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
Watto fan 62049 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
Tevis Kara says, how was the dump? M. Cross523 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Steven says, forget it, make it Stumptown. H. Proudy says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Leadlight says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Harmonic says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Smith Dith says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Something Snappy says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. We Are Trash People says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Matt Landry 42 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Green Tea and Lemonade says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Spinning Jake, it's Stumptown. Marvin Hamish 51 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. H. Party says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Censored A3 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Watto Fan 69420 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Leader 316 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Purple Hat 98 says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. We Are Trash People says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Namas Kara says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown. Kelvin says, forget it, I gotta stop this because people are just saying it over and over again. Jesse Jam says, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown.
What?
So, Jake, I think the question that we all got is, how was the dump, Jake?
I did not take a shit.
A lot of people think you did.
Oh no, he's gone again.
I have a theory about what he's gone to do because the power of suggestion is powerful.
We should. Oh, when he comes back, you know what we should do?
What should we do? Oh, do a Jedi mind trick on him?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think that Jake is able to resist a Jedi mind trick.
I don't think so. I know the only people who are able to resist are Toydarians.
Yeah, Watto is able to because Watto's sharp. But
Jake's a Navi, though.
Jake is not, yeah. And Jake is not the brightest Navi near the tree. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Now, meanwhile, in Zeroville, they're partying at some sort of club.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen any George content. I wish there were more George scenes in this movie.
Do you think that's it?
I wonder if that's it. It seems like that's a lot to bring Horatio in to play Francis, and he was just a guy on a couch, you know?
But Horatio was in another scene.
I didn't see Horatio in the other scene.
I told you this is Horatio's big scene. He's shooting Apocalypse Now.
Oh, and then I sang, this is Horatio's big scene.
Yes.
I remember now. I did see that, but it didn't seem like that was a big scene.
I don't know.
Jake, why don't you tell us what you really did?
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
I'm sorry that
Why
I
don't you
got
tell us? Why don't you tell us what you really did?
Hey, Jake, what were you really doing?
First of all, I'm in a V, okay? Your mind tricks don't work on me.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
They work now?
Yeah, they work now.
They work now.
They work now.
Jake, a lot of people in the comments are saying, forget it, Jake, it's Stumptown again.
I wasn't taking a dump.
Most people think you took not only one, but two dumps.
I don't. Navi, don't dump.
Well,
What? You think poop comes out of here?
Mm-hmm.
no. I think
No, it doesn't. That's
I'm
what I
not-
use for oral sex.
yeah, we understand that. But also
This
but also you're an agricultural planet.
for regular intercourse, and I use this for oral course.
Jake, how do you defecate? You have to defecate.
I don't, Naveed, don't poop.
That can't be true, Jake.
True, look it up.
500 dumps of summer, the Chop 66
That's
is.
not funny. I don't sound like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I never poop. Not even once. Look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. But how does agriculture work on your planet?
The mother tree.
Right. But how does the mother tree grow?
She's
Is there
magic.
Is there mulching involved? I know there's magic, but is there also mulching
How
involved?
do the mountains of Pandora fly?
Jake, I have an update.
Is there mulching
Jake,
involved? Jake,
guys, I
is
have
there
an update.
All right, what's the update?
This is from treeofsouls.com.
Thank you.
Now, I'm probably going to regret asking this, but has anyone ever wondered how the Navi use the bathroom? Poopy? Tinkle? If they mate with their cues, then I'd guessed they didn't have penises or orises. So how would they urinate? The same, I guess, can be for anus, pooping.
We don't have buttholes. We don't
Ooh.
poop. We use this for intercourse. We use this for oral sex. And we use our mouths for anal sex. And we don't poop.
Is there mulching involved in agriculture on your planet?
No, there isn't.
No mulching? Do you even know what mulching is?
They're mulching from other creatures on the planet. Dire wolves.
All right.
Panacorns.
Do you have a cloaca, Jake? That's a great question. Do
I
you have a
don't.
cloaca?
The mighty Ikran has a cloaca.
You don't. You're saying you don't have a cloaca.
I don't. Banshees. They have cloacas.
What do you eat, Jake?
Oh, Jake, here's a good point from EY Evening. I think they don't wear a loincloth for nothing.
Great point. Why you wear that loincloth? Why you wear that loincloth, Jake?
To hide my penis.
What does your penis do if you use the?
Oh, here we go.
tail?
Davy Jones. Davy Jones wants to know. Reminds me of a really old thread asking the simple question: does Navi have bioluminescent poop?
No!
We're learning a lot tonight. What's the penis for, Jake?
Ooh,
Great question.
Penis is for peeing. What do you think?
So it literally is just a penis for peeing.
Yeah, of course. That's why they call it a penis.
You poop out of your penis, Jake?
No, I don't poop out of my penis.
Jake, you got awfully defensive for what should have been a calm denial. Makes me think that you do poop out of your penis, Jake.
I don't poop out of my penis.
I think you do, Jake. I think you do, Jake. I think you're lying.
Don't poop
Jake,
out of my penis.
Jake, I think you're lying.
You're jealous because I was the #1 movie franchise, and you're afraid I'm going to come back and dethrone Star Wars and dethrone the MCU.
Jake,
You, Hector, King
Jake.
of Marvel, and George
Jake.
Lucas, King of Star
Jake.
Wars, have it
George,
out for
Jake.
your bias.
I think you're
Bias.
jealous because I poop out of my poop hole. I think you poop out of your penis. And I think
Jake,
that's why
Jake, I also poop out of my poop hole. Oh, he's gone, George.
he's gone.
He's
Probably.
gone now.
You know why? Because his penis probably filled up with poop. And now he's got to go. That's why he's had to go 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
We were here with Watto all day, and he would go on the hour, roughly,
Mhm.
for every 2 hours. And that was a constant stream of Big Macs. I think Jake Sully's source of his anger has to do with the fact that he was created by...
George, before
Yeah,
George, before he comes back, isn't like sullying meaning like to dirty something?
yeah. Often that it has a negative
We
connotation.
gotta ask him. Hey guys, remember to ask him the big question when you come back.
He's back.
He's back.
But there's always about 4 or 5 minutes before he gets his headphones on.
George, you got to bring up that point that I just said because he'll get mad at me.
Oh, you know what? Look it up.
I want
Jake.
you guys to know that I walked. I took a little walk and a breather.
Jake, we know what you did.
Jake, everyone is saying forget it. Jake, it's Stumptown again.
That's not what I did. How could anyone poop that fast?
Because you're doing it in small amounts through your urethra.
No, I'm not.
I didn't even get a chance to read the definition. We're gonna have to go in hot this next time.
Here, I'll bring it up on screen. He's gonna hate this.
Yeah,
He's really gonna hate this.
hold on. I'm gonna as soon as he comes in, we'll have 4. Once he comes back on camera, we'll have 4 minutes between when he sits down And when he puts the headphones on, it usually takes about 4 solid.
Okay, guys, nobody say forget it, Jake at Stumptown this time, okay?
Nobody say it this time.
If one of you says it, it's going to ruin it for everybody.
We're waiting for Jake.
Just waiting for Jake. I feel like the rest of the world, we've been waiting for Jake since 2009 to come back.
All right.
I think Ferrell was here more than one day. Look at
I
this.
think so too. This is a different day. Ferrell has a pretty big role in this movie.
I was not expecting it.
I thought there'd be more George and less Ferrell.
Yeah.
Although I wonder if George is at this party. I don't know.
Has anyone seen, George, did you see Eurovision?
I haven't seen it yet. That's a Netflix original film.
Yeah, it's fun.
Is it fun? Is it a good time?
It's fun now.
It's fun now.
It's fun now.
Oh no!
Should I call Watto to see if Jake? Oh, I see him moving. Guys, get ready.
Here he comes. We got 48 minutes left before we crash this plane into the ground. All right, here it is. All right, we got 4 minutes until he gets the headphones on.
George, hang on.
Yeah, bring it up.
Hang on. I gotta move my. Okay, there we go. Guys, stop saying it in the comments. Stop saying it.
Did you pull up the dictionary entry for Sully?
Did you Sully something, Jake?
No, I did not!
You did good.
George, we lost him again.
Jake has an energy that, despite our best efforts to Pygmalion him, he has resisted all attempts to be relatable.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
I see his shadow.
Hey, to make it up to him, bring up the definition for Jake.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a good one. He'll like it. Can I bring it up?
Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. Hang on one sec.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Here we go. You don't have a lot of time. He has the headphones back on. Hold on.
I had some time to think, okay? And yes, exactly. I want to make everything all right and satisfactory. I know we've had some tension so far, but these last couple of walks have really given me the time and space to calm down and think clear.
I just want everything to be Jake again.
That's exactly what I want. I want everything.
Smell and Dish is pointing out that Jake Sully means good poop.
No, it doesn't.
It means satisfactory poop.
No, it doesn't.
All right poop.
No, it doesn't. Jake Sully means leader of the Navy.
That's not what it means.
Yes, it does.
Jake, if you were such a good leader, don't you think this second movie would be out by now?
It takes time. You can't rush art.
Jake.
Jake.
Are they boyhooding this?
Yeah.
They boyhood now?
Yes, they boyhood now.
They boyhood now.
Wait a second. This is rich. I'm being told that I took too long in between sequels from George Lucas.
Hang on. Jake, I do want to point out 1983 to 1999.
And that's if you don't count. That's if you don't count the Ewok movies.
1983 to 1999 is 16 years.
Count the Ewok movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ewok movies. Hang on. What year was?
1983 to 1999.
Hang on. The second
16 years, and it's only been 11 years since Avatar came out.
Hang on. Caravan of Courage came out when?
No, it doesn't count. TV. Only theatrical. Only theatrical count.
Hey, Jake, we still got a few years before Avatar 2 comes out.
When is Avatar 2 scheduled?
Also, the Ewok
Today,
movies
I'll tell you,
theatrically in Europe. The Ewok movies were released theatrically in Europe.
You think I give a shit about Europe?
I think you do give a shit about Europe. Because you're
give
counting your international grosses, you'll care.
I count all grosses.
Jake, as of right now, it's 2022. As of today,
yeah, so it'll be a short 13 years after the first movie.
But in the meantime, there's been no new Avatar content that I can see. That, if any,
Except for Flight of Passage.
He gave it back to the fans.
Oh.
We gave it back to the fans. We let the fans create their own content. And there's a world of Pandora at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, most people think of Pandora as a way to get their music without picking which song they hear.
No, they don't.
Or the bracelets.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Pandora is just Spotify without choice.
No, it's not. It's a beautiful, beautiful planet.
Hey, Jake.
And it's
Jake,
my home.
Jake, you might not like this.
You might not like this, Jake.
The first thing when I Google Pandora, let's see how long it takes.
How many results?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you scroll up? Can you scroll up? Can you go backward? Can you go back and scroll up? Scroll up.
I'm still scrolling, Jake.
Scroll up. Suggested based on your recent activity. Pandora the movie. How about you click on that?
All right.
Okay, Jake.
Okay, now scroll down. No, go back.
This is the Pandora movie that people care about. Let's show. Press the trailer. Press the trailer for Pandora. Press the Pandora trailer.
We can't watch it. We can't watch it.
You can't watch it.
It's a fan trailer.
Sound
It's
off.
a fan trailer.
Trailer.
I can't watch it. I can't
All right,
watch
let's not watch it.
It's number 2. It's number 2. Just like
What? Just like what's coming out of your penis.
No.
it. Jake.
Jake, come back. Okay. Wow. I don't know what to do with Jake. He's just so angry. He's so angry.
George, he's a lot.
He's a lot. And you know, I remember when Electro was on this show, and there were people who thought he had an aggro energy. But Electro was comfortable with who he was.
Yeah.
Jake is not comfortable in his own skin.
No.
Okay, we got 4 minutes until these headphones get back on. Jesus. No one's ever taken longer to put on headphones than Jake Sully.
Hey, Jake, I hate to tell you this. Jake, I hate to tell you this.
What?
People are saying, remember, Jake, it's poop down.
No, they're not.
Please forget about what we said, Jake.
They're
It's poop
not.
down. Oh, people are saying you could say Jake Sully is a load.
They're not saying that.
Stretch goal to watch Avatar 1 with Jake, $11,200.
What? Hold on. How far away from that are we?
It's $400.
No, it
No
has to
way.
be
No fucking way.
much fucking higher.
Ratatouille.
Wait
No.
a sec.
The
Wait a
goal
sec.
for that is the hundo maneuver.
George,
Yeah.
That's
George,
the goal. If we get to the hundo, I'll watch Avatar.
Hey, Jake, I want you to know, we've called when we raise $100,000, we're calling it the hundo maneuver.
okay, can I say something to George quickly?
Absolutely. Do you want to take Ratatouille off the screen?
No.
Yeah, I'll leave. Hang on.
Out of here. Hey, Jake.
Hey, you and Patrick have been ganging up on me
Not
because
true.
you guys have been at Disney for longer than I have.
Yeah.
Disney acquired Marvel.
No, I'm not at Disney. I'm not at Disney. I'm working on my museum.
Property.
My stuff's at Disney. Not my property anymore.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Disney acquires Marvel, then Disney acquires Lucasfilm, and then Disney acquires Fox, i.e. Avatar. So I'm
Right.
fresh fish. I'm the frosh. I'm the new kid, and it's easy to gang up on me. And that's what the two of you are doing. And I understand it. You're just trying to take the piss out of me.
No.
But George, we should be united. Patrick's the enemy here. Marvel is the one who has dethroned both Star Wars and Avatar. And look at how quickly he almost just put the two of us on the hook to have to watch a whole 3-hour movie.
I would never try to take the piss out of you, Jake, because I'd be worried there'd be a bunch of little pieces of poop that would get stuck in it. Jake thinks we're hanging up on him, but I think Jake's been bullying us, and we're just not willing to take it. Not today. Not on the day that we're helping water.org. Jake, what did you think about us calling? Did you really break your weapon?
Oh no! Oh, Jake!
Or
Oh,
is it come in pieces?
they peace now?
They peace now. Well, we have a few minutes until Jake gets his headphones back on.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jake. Listen, we're sorry if you feel like we ganged up on you. What do you think about the confidence that people will have the people who thought we'd make it to the Hundo maneuver by the end of tonight's stream?
How close are we?
I mean, we're thousands away, and we only have
Right now, we are $95,465.42. So we're like $4,500 away.
There's just no way.
But let's see how many we are away from 11,000. Hang on one sec.
Little cupcake. It is Patrick's big head. He is shaving his hair, but not all of it.
Wait, so
not the beard and not the mustache, just the parts around the top with a little cupcake left behind.
We're $195 away, which I don't know.
And then you have to shave into a cupcake?
Yeah.
Cupcake.
Yeah.
Just a little cupcake.
You're saying it's impossible that we can't make it there. Can I tell you a little story?
Yeah,
Please,
sure.
I love it.
Once upon a time, no movie had ever grossed more than $400 some odd million at the domestic box office.
You should know how much it is, Jake.
Wait a sec, because you don't know where I'm going with the story. And the movies that had grossed that much had done it through multiple releases, so the math is kind of fuzzy. Follow me, though. In 1997, my dad, James Cameron, made a little movie called Titanic, and it made $600 million and $1 billion worldwide, which people said was impossible. And then for the next 12 years, no movie even came close. And people went, it's impossible. No movie will ever make that much again. And then my movie came out, Avatar, directed by my dad, James Cameron. And it made $760 domestic and $2 billion worldwide. Anything is possible if you work hard enough.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
I have some fan art to show.
Great. I love my fans. Ha ha ha. I love this. See, I have a good sense of humor. I like fun ribbon. I would love to be Butterboy. It sounds like a great role.
Look at this. Even your hands are blue, Jake.
Yeah, I appreciate the details. My hands are blue.
Even your hands are blue.
And that came from Laurel Carney, the great Laurel Carney.
Isn't this more fun if we're all on the same team and we're having fun together?
I really do think it's more fun, Jake.
Jake, you're the one who's actively been trying to knock me on the...
Ratatouille, don't do that. Don't do that. We're all getting along.
Spreading lies about me.
Okay, let's get along. Let's get along.
No more lies. We're all going to be
more
friends.
lies.
We're going to get along.
No more true lies from your dad, Jim.
Huh.
No,
See,
they might make another one. I heard Jim say he might make another True Lies.
I heard that too.
I think what he's trying to convince people that it can all be underwater.
He's trying to just quickly make 10 more Avatar movies, and then
he's going to make 10 more Avatar movies, and he's going to make True Blue Lies.
Yes,
and it'll be underwater in the deep blue sea.
Douche who's going to be like 60.
The reason he doesn't want to make True Lies is because it's people like you who are lying all the time. He doesn't want to give you any encouragement. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go after you. You're not liars. Your fans are liars. The people in the chat are liars.
Jake, how's your 2020 been so far?
Kind of rough.
Oh yeah, really? Why is that?
Because we were supposed to go into production on a new Avatar movie. They had started filming, and I was waiting for them to call me any day and tell me that I was needed for scenes. And they were like 9, 10, 15 months into filming. I was sure they were going to call me any day. And then suddenly I hear everything shut down because of a virus. And now I got to sit around and wait even longer to shoot my first scene as the lead character of the next 4 Avatar movies.
Jake, I hate to be the one to tell you this, Jake. Can I tell you something?
What?
think I've heard they've already been filming.
Already been filming.
That's what I just said, motherfucker.
No, but you said you hadn't gotten the call yet.
Yeah. For my scenes.
I think they're already filmed a lot of it, Jake.
Yeah, I know. I just said that.
Jake, are you not in this movie? Is that what you're finding out right
I'm
now?
in the movie. You're not revealing anything to me. I just said that to you.
Jake, I think they're already filming scenes for it.
They're shooting scenes with the less important characters, and they save all the things with the lead character for last. That's how movies work.
I don't know if that's true, Jake.
It's not how the first Avatar worked, but I'm pretty sure it's how this one's working.
You think the industry has changed that much in the last 11 years?
Yeah, I do. Everything's changed. What about streaming?
Jake, I'm starting to think you're not in this movie.
I'm in it. Shut up!
Which, George, here's what I'm thinking. If Jake's not in this movie, he's not... Wait, Jake, I'm going to take you off for a second. Is that okay?
I don't like what you're saying.
Jake, can I take you off for a second?
Take off for 1 second.
You can
Just
go
1 sec.
fuck yourself for a second.
All right, that's a yes.
George.
Yeah.
If Jake's not in Avatar 2, why are we wasting our time?
I guess Jake needs a friend right now.
But he's not the star power we need to help us get some money, George.
It's not about the money, Patatouille. Even you know that.
Right now, it's about the money.
No. We've already raised plenty of money. It's time to stop thinking about helping people with money. Start thinking about helping people because they need a friend.
Okay, I just think he shouldn't have this much of an anger issue right now if he's not even...
Jake needs our friendship now more than ever.
Okay, all right, you talked me into it. All right, you talked me into it. I'll bring him back in.
He's going to be furious.
Hey, Jake.
Couldn't have this much of a lying
Take him
issue.
off again. Take him off again. Let's not bring him back on. He can't come back on screaming.
I'll try again. I'll try it again.
Screaming, not screaming. Okay, that's what we'll
If he comes on and he's screaming, he's gone.
yeah, off
Again.
immediately. We have to be firm
Off
about it.
immediately. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring him on in 5, 4.
4.
Oh, God, I hope he's not screaming.
Hope he's
3,
streaming, but not screaming.
2. Good start.
All right, streaming, not screaming. That's what we have to do. Jake, we want to be a friend to you.
I would like to be a friend to you guys. I have calmed myself down since we last spoke, okay?
That's great. Jake, I know that there are times when I've needed friends, and I think you're in one of those times where you need friends, and we want to be friends to you.
Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted. We can be the three amigos representing the 3 greatest trilogies that Disney owns, the 3 greatest franchises.
Yeah, we did.
We are
We
the
did.
3 amigos. We are the 3 We are the 3
We do that.
All for each other and all for one. The 3 brave amigos are we. Brother to brother and everyone. A brave amigo. We are the 3 amigos. We are the 3 amigos. We are the 3 amigos.
Now, Jake, I know this might not mean much to you, but to George and I, someone is pointing out in the chat, it's after midnight, George.
After midnight.
Wait a second.
Oh, let it all. What?
Do you know what that means?
Does this mean it's officially the 10th anniversary of the premiere of Big Lake?
It's officially the 10th anniversary of the premiere of Big Lake, everybody.
My first job in the industry.
Oh, yeah, you wrote on it. I forgot. You said that earlier.
I did 2 weeks punch up.
Wait, Jake, we can ask you.
What?
Do you remember? George, ask him. You
Was
ask him.
there an 11th episode that was
Of
started?
course.
Maybe start. Oh, great. We haven't had a solid answer on this
That was
one.
my episode. That was my episode that I was going to get credited on. I cracked that episode. They
Okay, give us. We want a
Tell
plot
us everything.
outline. We want an outline.
Okay. Josh Franklin wakes up in outer space.
Wow.
He's a quadriplegic. His brother used to be
Okay.
part of the RDA, the
Oh,
nursing program, which are very expensive to develop. So they had to fly in Josh Franklin to replace his brother, previously played by Dylan Blue, who's now dead and has an V in his likeness. So they tell him, we'll give you a chance to walk again if you help us colonize this new planet of Pandora.
Jake.
The episode was roughly 3 hours long. It included Josh Franklin acclimating to the hostile terrain of Pandora,
Jake.
learning to win over their tribes, and eventually becoming their leader and falling in love with their princess.
Forget it, Jake. It's Avatar.
It was a good episode. It would have only cost $300 million to shoot.
Oh, Jake. That's
Jake.
why they didn't make it.
That's exactly why they didn't make it.
What was the name? Wait, Jake, what was the name of the episode?
Avatar.
Jake. Oh, Jake. Oh,
So I took that spec script and I brought it over to my dad, James Cameron.
Jake, the timeline doesn't work out here.
Doesn't work out here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not time travel.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pointing out the fact that Big Lake premiered a year after Avatar.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they shot all of Big Lake like 4 or 5 months after Avatar.
So you're saying that you think they rejected my script because it was too similar to the hit movie that everyone had already seen.
And that they all knew that you were in it.
Knew that you were in that movie. You were created for that movie, Jake.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
here's the
I-
thing, Jake. On the one hand, I can't fault you because they say write what you know, and that's what you knew. Avatar.
I mean, I was rendered specifically for that movie.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you, Jake.
Ooh, there
You're
were.
right. I think that's also why when I submitted the script to my dad, James Cameron, he's like, I'm not going to make this. I just made this already.
He loves you. Jim loves
George.
you. I know that. Yeah.
George, they are fully showing scenes from Eraserhead in this movie.
I wanted him to direct Return of the Jedi so badly.
Yeah.
And
I
he's-
wanted him to direct The Seed Bearer.
Jake, not everything can be about you.
Avatar 4, The Seed Bearer.
I know what the Seed Bearer is.
That's
Jake,
what it's called.
do you have anything to do with the Cirque du Soleil show, Jake?
Yeah, of course, I directed it.
What did you do for it?
You're asking about Taruk the First Flight?
Yeah, I'm asking about Taruk the First Flight.
I wrote, directed, and produced it.
What was your favorite little Easter egg that you got snuck in there?
The part where they fuck.
Oh, Jake.
Oh, Jake.
Oh, Jake.
Oh, Jake.
What? It's natural. It's basic behavior.
Jake, Luke Swisher in the comments is pointing out, here's what I know about Jake Sully. 1, he poops out of his penis. 2, he's not in the Avatar sequels. 3, he's a hack writer.
Jake, streaming, not screaming.
Oh, George. We're going to lose him again, George.
Streaming, not screaming.
Oh, we didn't lose him. He's still here, George.
Yeah. I'm
Screaming,
proud
not screaming, Jake.
I'm proud of you,
Okay.
Jake.
I've learned to breathe, but I ask that people stop spreading lies about me in the chat.
Megan Fox is dead.
Yeah, good riddance.
Jake.
Patatouille,
I
Patatouille,
Hollywood party. She wouldn't give me the time of day.
Patatouille, I have to insist because you Megan Fox's character in the film is dead, but you have in the past come on the stream and giddily announced the death of a real person when you came on and said, "Hey everybody, Ennio Morricone is dead." And you announced it as if it was as if Santa Claus had brought toys for everyone. You were so don't look up and smile and say, "Hey guys, Megan Fox is dead," because people are going. Yeah, there are people in the comments who genuinely thought that Megan.
I'll say this:
Fox
if they were watching the movie along with us, they would know.
Well, not everyone wants to spend $4 to watch themselves for 4 minutes in a movie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Patrick. Not everyone wants to spend $4 to support James Franco. What was, in retrospect, a bad decision.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, guys, we are $90 away from me shaving my head.
Please do it. please.
Please
The
do
only
it.
thing that can make me feel better right now is seeing a little cupcake.
Yeah, a little cupcake. Little cupcake. Little
Little
cupcake.
cupcake.
Top of Patrick's big head. He is shaving his hair, but not all of it. Not his beard and not his mustache. Just the hair up on top with a little cupcake there for you. You can eat it. You can eat it. Yummy, nummy, you'll say when you eat Patrick's cupcake for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It is made of his hair and is adorable AF. Little Patrick cupcake, won't you please?
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Cupcake. Cupcake.
Cupcake on top of the Patrick.
I believe FERRELL is uncredited in this movie, and he is fully the third lead of this movie.
Yeah, Will Ferrell is in this movie more than he was in Anchorman.
Maybe he just didn't want people to see it.
I mean, we're the only people who've ever seen this movie.
Correct.
I kind of would not be shocked if that was true. How many people do you think have seen this? Like under 500?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
fewer than 500.
George, that's a good angle.
It's a great angle. I'm a great filmmaker. Do 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 do. I just had to see myself in it. I had to see myself in the movie, and I was really happy with the way they portrayed me in that one brief scene. Craig Robinson getting laughs.
You should have been the third lead of this movie, George.
No, I do cameos at best. I'm no actor. I'm a storyteller.
We're $41 away, guys.
$41 away from the little cupcake.
To see cupcake.
If 41 people each gave $1 right now, we would be in Cupcake Town.
If 41 people each give $1 right now, we'd be in Cupcake Town.
Where the
41 people
where the
give $1
frosting
right
is
now?
brown.
Wait, George, hang on. I think Jake Sully was trying to say something.
I was
Big
just going to say, if 41 people give $1 right now, we'd be in Cupcake Town.
Where the frosting is brown.
Where the frosting is brown.
Where the frosting is brown.
Jake,
What?
you know what you're talking about?
Chocolate frosting.
No.
What?
Patrick, be nice.
George.
Patrick,
Chocolate
be
frosting.
nice. Patatouille.
I'm talking about chocolate frosting. What?
I meant chocolate frosting, Patrick.
In
Don't-
Cupcake Town, Cupcake Town, it's not chocolate frosting, it's chocolate ice cream, Jake.
Okay, that's still
All right.
cool, but
So cool by me. Patrick,
fine with
Patatouille.
Pat the Rat.
Well, how long do we have now? We have 21 minutes left in this experience.
Yeah, this movie fucking sucks, huh?
I mean, visually, it's got a lot to go. Got a lot to say for itself. I can't really judge the quality of the storytelling.
I don't know. I've been watching very closely, and I don't think it's very good.
I'm not sure.
It
Uh-oh.
also feels like half of this movie is clips from other better movies. Like almost every other scene is characters watching a classic film, and just large chunks of that movie.
I mean, a lot of our episodes are just us watching. I mean, today, most of this episode was just us watching Big Lake.
Yeah, but that's a great show.
I know, but there's something interesting about the fact that I wanted to watch this because I wanted to see myself.
Sure.
And now people are watching us watch a movie to watch ourselves in a movie where people watch other things.
Sure. Oh my God, is that the sound?
Little cupcake. Patrick's shaving his head, and he's leaving a little on tip top. He will shave it, leaving just a small piece. Oh my goodness, Patrick. Make sure that the cupcake isn't too little. You want
I gotta do it another way. I gotta do it a different way.
Oh, gotta do it a different
I
way.
can't get a good enough angle. I can't see.
Gotta
Can I-
get that angle.
I just say, please don't leave only a little baked by Melissa style cupcake. I want a full size cupcake. Like,
Yeah. It's only a little cupcake in relation to a regular sized cake. It should be a good sized cupcake.
not a baked by Melissa bullshit cupcake.
Yeah.
Little cupcake, little cupcake.
Cake. That's
George, what do you think about Baby Jake Sully? Do you think people are gonna like it?
I think people are gonna love Baby Jake Sully. I think little baby Jake Sully is adorable. I think people are gonna want to buy toys of little baby Jake Sully.
That's the goal.
I think he's really gonna catch on. I think he's gonna become a popular character.
He's got a little braid and everything.
Here's the thing: you don't need to feel threatened by him because his popularity makes you more popular too. Because you're the original Jake Sully, and no one can ever take that away from you.
Thank you. You get it, George.
I absolutely get it. I absolutely get it.
Top. Patrick doesn't get it. You and I have been on the very top.
Well, pretty soon Patrick's gonna have a little cupcake on top.
Then he'll get it.
Then he'll get it.
So do you guys do this like every week?
No, we normally do a regular show that's just a little bit longer than an Irishman, but then once a month we do these charity streams to try to raise money for a good cause.
Oh, cool. Well, I can make myself free once a month.
Oh, Jake, you don't never need to come back.
No, it's cool. I could do it. I'm just sort of on hold, waiting to get called to set for Avatar.
Well, you're always welcome back because you're our dear friend, Jake.
Thank you.
So anytime you ever want to come back, but I don't want you to feel obligated.
No, it's cool. I'll see you in a month.
Because I know that you're busy working on Avatar movies.
Well, I will be, but it's just
I know that. I know that. I believe you.
Thank you.
I believe you're the main character in all the new Avatar movies.
Thank you. Sometimes you just shoot stuff in a weird order.
I know. Hey, I shoot it in the weirdest order.
Exactly.
Those middle three movies made no sense, and people waited decades to find out the truth.
Yeah.
Because I shot them in a weird order, and I released test versions of the later movies before I released finished versions of the early movies. Sometimes I wonder if I'm even a good storyteller at all.
No, you're a great storyteller.
I know I'm a great
question
storyteller.
us because we're crazy like geniuses.
I am crazy like a genius sometimes.
Yeah. You and I. Me and my daddy, James.
Yeah, I like Jim. He's a good guy. We talk about sci-fi movies together.
My dad is so cool. I want to be a dad just like him, baby Jake Sully.
Well, I don't know that's possible. I don't know that any digital character has ever created another digital character. But I think someday it will be possible. I hope you have that for you. I want that for you.
You don't think any digital characters ever created another digital character?
Not yet.
Hang on,
But
George, Jake. I want to say people are saying I messed up my cupcake, and you know what? Maybe
Not
I
yet.
No, push the cupcake toward the front if you want.
Yeah,
Well, it's very pushed towards the front.
that's fine. You just have to round it off.
Round it off and give yourself a front cup.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's a good sized cup.
We want a good sized cup. None of that big by Melissa shit. Okay, no smaller than that. Just round it off now.
Round it off, no smaller.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
What? Great. You'll save all that
Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that.
Little cupcake, little
Cupcake. You are based in the front. Don't cut any more front cuts. He's trying to secretly cut off this front cupcake.
No, I'm not.
We can see your secrets.
It's rough.
Round it off, Charlie.
Just round it off. Is he frozen?
Well, as Madonna used to say, you're frozen when your heart's not open.
Oh, God, and that's a classic example of someone whose heart is closed shut. He was trying to make me feel so bad.
Well, I think sometimes Patrick's a little threatened by you.
Yeah, because I'm a movie star. He's not.
Well, don't say that. He did a musical number a little bit earlier in the stream that would have knocked your socks off.
I saw it. It was good, but he's still not a movie star. This is web TV. He doesn't get it.
I know, but movies might be over, Jake. You have to face it. I think the Avatar movies might go straight to Apple TV Plus.
That's not true. Avatar is going to save the movies.
No.
Yes, everyone's just waiting for us to come back.
No, the fact of the matter is that Tenet is eventually going to make a lot of people sick when they release it in theaters too soon before there's a vaccine. And people are going to get scared in a way that's going to make them not want to ever return to the movies again. They're going to say it's not worth it. And then Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are going to come direct to streaming on Netflix or Apple TV Plus.
Not true.
Jake,
We'll push back. We'll wait another 10 years.
You'll push back and you'll push back, but eventually Jim will break and he'll realize that the future is digital and it's at home where people can be safe.
My dad's unbreakable. You can't break him. He's like David Dunn in the Eastrail 177 trilogy.
Linda Hamilton broke him.
No, she hurt him, but he didn't break, and he recovered like the T-1000. She shot him in the chest, and his chest went like this.
Yeah. He's not unbreakable. He's vulnerable.
He's unbreakable. The only way you can kill him is to push his head into a puddle.
No. He's a strong man. He's a strong man, but he can be hurt. Bigelow, Hamilton.
Patrick's back once again at the least flattering angle.
I think my Wi-Fi just turned off.
Great. Now round off that cupcake.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
You know, this is a true story. Do you know that not a lot of people know this, but your dad, Jim,
Yeah.
a few years ago, he was in New York City.
Yeah.
And he bought tickets to a hit Broadway show that he thought was about his ex.
Hamilton.
He was shocked and surprised. He didn't realize until halfway through Act 2 that they weren't even going to mention Linda.
He thought the first act was a prequel.
He thought the first act was a prequel.
I know. He came home that night and he was really sad. He left the show and drove all the way back to California and was very sad.
He was very sad.
My dad's still the coolest, though.
He's a pretty cool guy. He loves the ocean.
Yeah, I do.
Diving down deep.
I love the ocean as well.
Yeah, and you like trees.
Yeah, I love them. Trees fucking rule.
What do you think would be better if the tree in Avatar talked?
Well, it will in the next one. It's going to sound like Sigourney Weaver.
That's good. That's a good note. I'm glad he's taking my note.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick, I have to say, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, you got to clean up that cupcake, Patrick.
That cupcake just looks like a weird, it looks like a batarang. It looks like the Batman's little boomerang thing that he throws. You look like you're going to a Batman film and you're a bad fan.
Clean up the cupcake.
Clean up the cupcake. I'm just.
How do you want me to clean up the cupcake?
It doesn't look like rounder. If someone gave you an oblong cupcake like that,
More cupcake for me.
But you wouldn't like it. You say that, but you wouldn't like it.
The wrong shape.
It's the wrong shape.
Cupcake is too wide. Okay.
And flat.
Do we want to cut off more on this side or this side?
You need to round
both sides, roundy.
Sides rounded.
Hey, hold on. I have a suggestion. But you're going to have to take it seriously. It's still possible.
Yeah.
But it was one of Sharpling's ideas from earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you can do it, but you're going to have to show more craftsmanship than you've shown thus far. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right, Patrick.
Yeah, sure, George.
Because so far you've just been like a bull in a china shop.
It's hard to do it, George.
Anything worth doing has a degree of difficulty to it, Patrick.
Yeah.
No, don't shave anymore, Patrick.
What a dummy you've turned into. Did you shave your brains out?
Guys, you get it. Now you get
Stop
how I
shaving
feel.
until I explain what you need to do.
Now you get how I feel.
Patrick, you have enough hair there. You have enough hair there
Yeah.
to turn that into a P for Patrick. Listen to me. All you need to do, just very carefully, okay?
Uh-huh.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna draw this for you so you can
I think I know what you're saying, George.
No. Hold on. Let me draw this out for you, okay?
Yep.
Okay. So right now,
Are you going to show me how to draw a P, George?
I'm going to show you here.
Oh, Patrick.
Shut the fuck up, Patrick. Okay. Right now, here's your little nosy. Here's a little mouthy. Here's your two little eye. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Hold on, Patrick.
Yep. George, will you auction off this drawing?
What?
Will you auction off this drawing?
No. Patrick.
Wow.
Okay, so it's an above angle of the thing, all right? That's you, Patrick.
That's you, Pat.
That's
Okay.
what you look like right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wait, George, draw a little pee-pee.
Don't do that.
It's
Don't
not
do that.
correct. It's not correct.
Don't do
Much
that.
better.
Oh my god.
Much better.
Oh my god, I hate this. The things I do for
That's from an outward angle, though. It's disturb. It's accurate, but it gives a false impression.
the things I do for you, and this is how I get treated.
All right, now Patrick. So the patch of hair
See,
is
this,
now shaped like this. It's shaped
this
like
is
this.
narrative art, Patrick. This is going to go in the museum.
Guys, people have bid $50 for this drawing, George.
I'm not selling that drawing. This is the part you need to get rid of first to make the P,
Yeah.
and then this part here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You need a little hole there.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think so. It's hard
Alright.
to do it because I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah.
That's why he drew it backwards.
So hang on, George. So this is
He
gonna be
drew it backwards.
Jake, I know.
No,
Here's
the
the
other way. You should start from the bottom and go up.
Here, Patrick, before you, Patrick,
We can only do this once.
we can only do this once. I know it's not easy.
$75, George. $75 for that drawing. You
For
got
that,
it.
for that drawing, $75.
$99.
You
George,
can't sell it for
$99.
less than 150.
I don't know, $99.
No, 150, or else it goes in the museum.
I don't know if this drawing belongs in a museum.
Well, $150 would prove that it doesn't belong in the museum.
Okay. Patrick, I know. I need you to listen to me.
Yeah. 101.
And I think that Jake will back me up on this, okay?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, George. I hear you.
It is not easy to make a P.
No.
It's very difficult.
And Jake should know because he does it out of the same thing he moves from.
George, can I ask you, was that all a setup for that?
Nope. Just arrived at it. Okay, but seriously, just get rid of the. Okay, let's say the front of it is south, and the front that's close to your face, that's the south border.
Yeah.
And the back part, the furthest part from your eyes, let's say, is the north part.
Yeah.
You basically want to cut out the northeast quadrant to make the bottom part of the P.
Is that this?
No, it's
No, is that
exactly.
this?
Yeah, I think so.
This?
Although, wait a second, am I looking at a mirror? You know how to make it. You know how to make it.
this is
Hey, zero bills over.
This is my right hand, George.
Okay, hold on. That's your right hand?
Yeah.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Oh, so help me God.
Oh, he's busy. All right, Jake, we're sorry about that joke. It was too good to resist.
Apology accepted.
Good. All right, Patrick,
Yeah, George.
do your best to make a P, but a cupcake was much easier than a P, and boy, did you bungle that.
You bungled cupcake.
But if you can make this P, you will be the hero of the stream. Oh, it's so hard to do.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to do this.
Start.
Oh, no.
This is impossible, George.
No, you can do it. You can do it. Just the part that's on by your left hand, the front part, just make that a little line. You know what I mean? The more you can make the part that's
Okay,
on
hang
your
on,
left,
hang on.
just like
So
a little
where is
line.
the pee hole?
No.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, you're working to draw
Jake, I don't want to hear what you think a pee hole is. George, where is the pee hole?
Right where you think it was.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
But you don't need to make the P hole yet. You need to make the bottom part of the P line more of a line.
He's fucking this up.
Good. No, he's got it. I believe in him. This is delicate work. Okay, now. All right.
Okay, now round that P just a little.
Just a little. Round that P.
Just a tiny bit.
You guys are flirting with disaster.
Just the tiniest bit round that P. Add an angle. Add an angle.
Add an angle. Add an angle.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Stop.
Okay. Now make the P line a little thinner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thin out that P. On the other side. On the other side. On the other side. On the
Thin it out
other
on the other side. On the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah. Top. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Just little tiny touches. Yep. You got it. You got it. You got this. You got it. Just little tiny bits.
Yeah, okay. I think that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
You got it. You got it. Now we just got to make that little P hole.
Just all you gotta do is make.
All you gotta do is make that little P hole. You can do this, buddy.
The worst part is I was outside for a long time in my backyard yesterday and I fully burned my entire head. So this all hurts a lot.
We noticed.
How did you burn your head if you had hair over it?
You can burn your head.
Through the hair?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Can I give a piece of advice?
Yes.
No.
Jake,
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Can I give you the advice? Okay. Patatouille. Patatouille.
Patatouille.
Patatouille, look at me. Stand still. Get close to the mirror and stand still. Tilt your head down. Now take the clippers with the power off. Do not turn it on. And place it at an angle where you want the pee hole to be. In the middle of that chunk. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I know. It's just
You want just the tip, and you don't want to press power on until you're ready to shave just that little bit.
Wait, do you have an outro trimmer? That's for a little pee hole.
Yes, that
pee hole paradise. Thank you. I think you should, Steve. Oh, wait, but that doesn't mean get sloppy. Make sure it's in the middle.
Make sure it's right in the middle.
But don't turn it on yet.
Don't turn it on yet. Center it first.
Oh, by the way, just stop it.
It's not on.
Okay, this segment, just so we know, is called Pat the Rat Makes a Pee Hole.
Yes. Okay. Now
no, JD, no.
Yes, center it first.
That was a great pitch, JD. All right.
Okay.
Also, for the record, JD sent me 3 illustrations of what he thought it should look like.
Wait, why are you guys friends?
JD, because he loves film technology.
Oh, that makes sense.
Lean forward. Let's see where the P is. Let's see.
We were thinking about doing the Avatar sequence high frame rate. Okay, we're gonna have to dig a little deeper. The placement's good. We have
Well,
to dig.
no, I mean it's there. It's there. You just can't see it. It did cut it.
I know. That's why I'm saying you're in the right spot, and we have to shave a little more. Just wiggle it around like that.
Pull it around like you really like it.
A little bit. Just wiggle it around. Keep wiggling around so we can see skin. Yes, this is looking really good.
Is that a little pee hole I see?
Do it a little bit more. Just do it a tiny bit more. It's so good.
It's pretty
Jake,
good.
Jake, he doesn't need. He doesn't
You're playing
need.
with.
Jake, he doesn't need to squeeze a bowel movement through it.
Make a little more. You want to have it so that like you could.
Jake, you're playing with fire, buddy.
You want it big enough that you could push a kidney stone through it. Just make that pee hole a little bigger.
But it makes me nervous how you turn it on before you got it in the right place.
Oh, he's so bad at this.
It's hard to get it on once it's there.
I don't know. It's pretty easy. I do it all the time.
Jake, I don't think that's true.
I do. Shut up.
Forget it, Jake. It's Stumptown.
It's not true. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm feeling my scalp burning.
All right,
Should
let's
I
go.
stop?
Stop. That's when you know that's your body telling you, please stop doing this. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good pee.
That's a good pee.
Now let's just clean up the rest of the head, and we got a solid gold Saturday night.
Solid gold Saturday.
Saturday night.
Oh, we're gonna do this full screen? Okay, yeah.
Right now, everybody's invested. If anyone who was around to watch this happen is fully on board. Let's see the process.
My scalp is so gross.
Yeah,
No, beautiful. You're a beautiful.
Don't
boy.
turn that way. Don't turn that way.
You're a beautiful boy. Tell everyone you're proud of your scalp.
My scalp is awful.
Yeah, don't do that. Do this part later, off camera.
You said clean it up.
I did say.
I never said that.
Jake, I said to clean it up. Just I want to see that pee looking so clean.
My dad would never tell him to clean it up.
What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning a little bit of the edge. Relax.
All right, but don't touch any more of the pee, or you're gonna end up with an O.
He's gonna cut off his pee.
Don't cut off your pee. Are you gonna go over it with a blade later and really, really smooth it all out?
Maybe, probably not.
Because that'll hurt your little head too much.
It'll hurt my little head too much.
You gonna put lotion all over?
Probably.
Gotta put lotion.
You gonna
You
rub
got
lotion all over it?
I'm gonna put the I'll put the lotion on my head.
Rub some Cetaphil on your skull.
Where do you keep the lotion?
I don't think I have any in a basket. I think it's all on my side table.
Why did you mention a basket? None of us mentioned a basket.
None of us said that.
Well, usually I feel like where people keep lotions in a basket, so I just
Right.
I'm gonna wash my hair.
All right. Well, let's go full screen with me and Jake then. And while you're doing that, we'll give you some privacy. You want privacy?
No, keep him on.
No, he wants privacy.
What a loser.
Ratatouille wants. No, Jake. No one's a loser here. We're all friends.
You sure made me feel like a loser for a while there.
But that was just a feeling. It didn't make you a loser. You're a winner.
Thank you. One of the biggest movie stars of all time.
All right, Jake. We've established that. I want to say, Jake, I'm glad we're friends.
Me too.
I really like you a lot.
Thank you. And I've always been a big fan of you and your work.
I think you're brave and strong and noble and
I'm a
honorable.
leader. I lead the Navi.
You're a leader. You're also a lover.
Yeah. I fuck Natiri, my wife, with my braid.
I know.
My
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and get JD on for a few minutes.
Yeah, let's get JD on.
Can we bring him in?
Yeah.
I like that we can hear Patrick in the shower.
I love it. I fucking love it.
It's for
Gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. Didn't know that.
Hold on. We want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Shit.
Oh no! Did you fall?
Sounds really bad.
My phone fell.
Patrick,
What?
given the fact that today's been all about water, let's just listen to your shower for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. It almost feels like this would be a good way for the whole stream to end.
With an actual stream, we end the live stream with a water stream.
Yeah, with a water stream.
You know what? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up to where my shower is, and I'm going to end it on a stream there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same thing.
I go where there's a shower. And if JD wants to come on, he can, but he's got to start a shower stream.
Bring them on to the very end.
I don't have the power to bring people on.
George, did we lose what's his name? Jake Sully?
No, I think he'll be back in. I think he's going to shower.
Oh, he's gonna shower. Okay. Are we? Oh, good. There he is.
JD, you going to shower?
Hello, friends.
Hey, JD, you want to shower?
No, not particularly.
You
Can
can.
you turn on your shower at least?
Wait, I want to make sure I got my audio off. There we go. Is everybody showering?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking a bath.
This is so disconcerting.
I already showered.
Hey, Jake, this feels dark, man.
What are you talking about? I feel great.
Wait, Jake, can I see your hair?
Yeah.
The back of your hair?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind.
Normal. It's normal hair.
Sorry. I think I'm gonna head out. Oh.
Join the stream and show
Well, before-
respect for water.
This is what I was imagining for Patrick. The red lines would be black Sharpie.
I mean,
Because then-
JD, I'm still working. I still have a job.
Yeah, but see, Sharpie, you can wash Sharpie off. Get magic marker.
Like, where? It's at 1 a.m. in Queens, JD. Where am I getting a magic marker?
I've got plenty of magic markers, and I'm sure.
Come on
you have
by.
some.
Come on by.
Bodega.
I don't actually know where you live.
Bodega.
Because that way your face will also be your name.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good. You know what? You're bringing up a lot of good points.
How nice would it be to be able to meet a new friend and not have to say your name out loud? And they'll know it because your face is also your name.
I mean, I'm not trying to meet anybody new for a while.
George and Jake, have you ever been in a situation where you see someone that you've seen before and you remember their face, but you don't remember their name?
Yeah.
What if their face was their name?
It would make my life a lot easier.
Yeah. Patrick, I think you should do this. I think JD is right.
George,
Yeah.
are you wearing some sort of oh yeah, it's like a robe.
The robe, because I'm about to take a shower and end the live stream with a water stream. Because we have a total Patatouille.
We have a total Patatouille.
Before we all end this stream, can we get a final total of how much money we've raised for water.org?
Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
I'm going to turn off this water stream for a second, just so I'm not wasting water.
Wow. That's a lot of money. We raised a lot of money.
And wait, did we have a? I'll sell that drawing. What was the top bid for that drawing?
Oh, I think it was 100.
Yeah.
Whoever bid the 100, if you want to get it in now, we'll put it in the final total.
Confirm it.
101. Great. Whoever has that 101 that wants to donate it, bring it on in.
Are you there?
Jake, how high is the water level?
Really high.
Oh, I see. Got it. Hey, you know what I like to do?
Yeah.
What do you
I
like
like
to
to take
do?
shower baths where I run the bath and turn on the shower.
Yeah, I call that a bower.
But that kind of thing's only possible if you have clean water and proper sanitation systems. Right, JD?
Yeah, yes. Wait, what? Yes.
We're raising money for water.org today.
Oh, right, exactly. Yes, absolutely.
It's not funny. It's a serious problem. We
I'm-
did, a
I
lot,
was-
we did a lot of good today. I only say it because I know you're a good person who likes to help.
Yeah, I
What's our
absolutely.
final total?
I mean, I'm waiting for that last thing to come in. Hang on 1 second. Here we go.
Guys, I'm not gonna jump in the shower, so I think I'm gonna head out and let you guys end on stream of some screens.
Okay.
Well, I just think it's a more fitting end to end with everyone in their showers.
All right. It's nice to see you, JD.
It's good to see you, and Patrick, really consider making your face into your name.
Yeah.
Hey, JD, just throwing this out there. Do you want to watch The Irishman?
Sure, I'll watch Irishman with you.
Just kidding. We got to end this show.
Oh, it was a joke. Nice
Yeah.
to see you, JD, my old and close friend.
It's good to see you. I have some thoughts on some of the CGI integration stuff, but we'll talk off
We'll
here.
talk about it. I
You
can't wait.
probably, yeah. JD, we'll talk about this later, but Jake's also not in Avatar 2, 3, 4, or 5. Isn't
I
that
did
wild?
all of them. I'm the lead character.
Bye, JD.
He's doing a lot of behind the scenes consulting though. Bye.
Bye, JD. Okay, so our final total before the hypothetical matching is $11,159.11.
So we had 11.
After the matching, hypothetically, which I hopefully will find out tomorrow or the next day, is $19,388.11, which is our highest non-Star Wars Day fundraiser so far.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we did it in less than 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
We did it in,
Let's stream with a little bit of a water stream.
all right.
Should I go back in the shower? I feel like I should go back in the shower.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're all going to go back in the shower.
Yippee.
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 All right.
Yippee.
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 And may the force be with you always.